Fucking hell, mate. Hey, this is gonna be a mad thing. All right, people. You know what I'm saying? Don't laugh at these fat people, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man said I've been obese since I was 12, you know. Hey, 12 years old, you know. Man, I have to lock up the parents, you know. How can you be obese at 12, blood? Send your mom to jail, fam.
If you see me, you consider me obese?
I wouldn't say that you're obese, but it's like medical.
Nah, you would say you're obese. You know when people say I wouldn't say, because I'm not gonna look at her and say, yo, she's obese. I'm gonna say she's fat as fuck. You know them ones. That's what I'm gonna say. Like real G's don't use the word obese. Like you know them ones there. Like that's a medical term. Man will say you're extremely fat, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Medically,
So,
you know.
so like for
So
example,
you're medically obese though.
No,
Yes.
I've been medically obese since I was like 12, and I was not obese.
Gee. Oh man. Oh my days, bro. She got no neck, you know. No way. Fucking hell, blood.
Welcome back to Middle Ground. I'm John. I host the Radical Empathy podcast, and I'll be moderating today's discussion between fit women and fat women. And a friendly reminder, if you are writing a hate comment, you are part of the problem.
Nah, not at all, mate. You know them ones. Bring back bullying, lads. Bring back bullying. I swear down, bro. Listen, if you get bullied the way that man used to get bullied when I was in school, things weren't looking like this because they couldn't look like that. They couldn't look like that. Do you know what I'm saying? The reason why people look like that now is because it's acceptable now, bro. They don't get bullied the same way, bro. Trust me, bullying will make a man lose weight, you know. I swear down, yeah. When you see some of the greatest men in the history of the world, yeah, whether they got really good at fighting, whether they lost bare weight and had a glow up, is because they used to get bullied, fam. I swear down, they used to get bullied. You know what I mean? When you look at, bro, I bet you most of the men that win heavyweight, fucking not just heavyweight, win world titles at boxing, most of the time they started boxing because they was getting bullied, fam. I swear down. Like, it's crazy. Man, I need to bring back bullying, blood. I swear.
Our first prompt is, your physique is in your control. Will the agreeers please step forward?
Yes.
She has a question.
I have a question. When you mean physique, can you specify like what exactly are you trying to?
I think physique is like the shape and size of your body. Why were you hesitating?
Because you know there's a lot of different illnesses around. So
Oh my days, here it goes. You know them fat things talking about illnesses, bro. Listen, more times you get the illnesses because you're fat, blood. It's called diabetes and them thing there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like getting illnesses that make you fat, blood. More times you're ill because you're fat, blood. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
I have family members that have like thyroids and they can't gain weight, or they.
Brother, now they're talking about thyroids and hypotheticals, bro. Like, bro, just talk about your fat self, blood. You know when they talk about but it's a possibility. Yeah, okay.
Can't lose weight, but I think that they can manage to stay at a place that's going to be healthy for them. To me personally, I do feel like I can be at a better place. I'm working on it, and that's my goal. So
yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think that definitely people have ailments, there's different diseases and all that, but I think at the end of the day, what you can do, the best physical peak for your personal body is in your hands. You may not look like someone you want to look like, your ideal situation, but you can optimize your body to be the highest performance that you think that you can get to.
100%. But you know what I've noticed? Yeah, these men do this politically correcting because now, yeah, they're saying fit versus fat or whatever, yeah. But they're not necessarily bringing like the most aesthetic women, yeah, from a gym point of view. These are still very normal looking women. Like the physiques of these women are very, very attainable. Like that gal there, yeah, like she's not in great shape. She just looks all right. Like, you know, the ones that she looks like she goes gym. But I wouldn't look at her and say, oh, she's in really good shape, bro. Like, that's what the bare minimum of things should be looking like that goes gym. Do you know what I'm saying? She's at the lower end of the gym spectrum. Do you know what I'm saying?
First started working out, I lost 60 pounds, and that included just counting calories. I didn't have to work out as hard. I did the treadmill. I went at an incline and I just walked the whole time, watching a movie and just walked. I just made healthier choices and I've been mindful about what I put inside my body.
Like you put in that effort, right? You made those conscious decisions
Brother.
to walk on the treadmill, count your calories. You were super exact with everything, and that's how both of you guys were able to lose so much weight, right? So your physique is 100% in your control.
Yeah.
It's just that nobody wants to put the effort in.
Just so we
Yeah,
can
facts.
invite the
Oh, yeah.
disagreeers, that's a great point to bring in our disagreeers. Whoever wants to pick
That
up.
thing got no neck though, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said necklace, no jewelry shop. You get me?
Where we just left off.
So while of course there are aspects that I think you can control about your physique,
Bruv, there are aspects. Here we go. Now she's gonna make bare excuses. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. Man, about to hear some bullshit excuses now, bro. This is how they always line it up, bro.
I think there are more things that are out of your control. Like it is so much more expensive to eat healthy than it is to eat like crap. If I go to the grocery
No, it's not, bruv. No, it isn't. Do you know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. Like, people always try to say that to me, yeah? And then I'll see a bar of chocolate, yeah? Like a bar of chocolate will be £2.50, yeah? And you can get like 6 bananas, yeah? For like 90p, blood. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's factually incorrect. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? It's bullshit, bro. These lot be saying these things, bro, but it's not true, bro.
grocery store and I just want to buy a bunch of frozen meals, that's going to be so much cheaper than me going and buying fresh produce and fresh fruit and everything.
I disagree.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Do you know what I mean? And when they're talking about fresh this, bruv, you can't cook. You buy these things because you can't cook. If you can cook, yeah, you would realize that cooking food is cheaper than buying food already cooked, bro. Like, what are you talking about? That don't even make no sense. Don't even make no sense. And furthermore, yeah, these things will go to Pret, yeah, and buy a sandwich and all these other things. They'll spend £6 on a sandwich. You know, if you go to the deli in Sainsbury's, yeah, you can get ready-made chicken thighs already cooked. And you can get like 4 chicken thighs or something like that for £3. Or you can spend £6 on a fucking sandwich, bro. Like, stop all this bullshit, man. Like, it's lies, bro. These are the comforting lies that these fat things tell themselves, yeah, to stay fat. Oh, I'm fat because it's too expensive to eat healthy. But the funny thing is, they'll have money and still be fat.
I disagree too.
Why do you disagree?
The prepackaged foods, the frozen ones, way more expensive. I've been on a budget, eternally. I always save money by just going to the grocery store and buying ingredients.
Yes.
I agree with you on that, but I can go get a frozen meal sometimes for $1.50, $2, where if I want to cook a whole meal, like depending on what all the ingredients I'm getting, that could be $10.
So you'll get more.
$10, yeah, and you'll get 10 meals for $10. Yeah.
Yes, but still, you have to think from people who have like no money and they're thinking like, oh, I can get.
I've had no money.
Yeah.
I've had $12 for a week's amount of food.
I hear both. I think
Yeah.
that you definitely, in the short term mindset, it is cheaper. You
Yeah.
go to a fast food restaurant, they have like $1 menu. I think they've even increased the dollar menu now. So,
Like
which
a
is
$2
crazy.
menu.
It's like a $2 menu.
$2
So that's valid, I think, but I think it's killing us in the long term. Like it's like that short dopamine effect, the dopamine where you're like, oh, I just need something right now.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue.
I also did want to, just touch on other than like food costs.
Bruv, one thing you'll learn here is fat people got bare excuses, innit? They got bare excuses. I swear down. Hella excuses, bro. They got an excuse for everything. This is why I say I can't do business with fat people, blood. Because, bro, you know them ones, they get sick bare because they're unhealthy. Do you know? And they got excuses for everything. It's like, brother, what are you doing? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, fam, you know, if you go to a supermarket and you get chicken wings, yeah, you can get a whole thing of chicken wings for like £2.50, and you can get like 10 wings, you know, for £2.50. If you go to a fried chicken shop and you ask them for 10 wings, yeah, it's not costing you £2.50.
Like there's also privilege when it comes to like having time
Yes.
to cook stuff.
Definitely.
Like if you work a
100%,
full-time job,
100%.
Oh, so now you ain't got the time, brother. Fast then. Do you know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you don't eat, you'll lose weight, fam. You know them ones. Oh, I ain't got no time. Then don't eat.
you have kids and stuff, a lot of the time it's just easier. You don't have the time and energy. Like I enjoy cooking, but it's a lot of work sometimes. And it's much easier for me to just like go through the drive-through. And then also privilege when it comes to like your mental health.
Mental health. Hey, bun up society, this society, weaklings. Bun up mental health. Bun up all of that. You talking about mental health, bro? Like, would your mental health not be better if you weren't fat, blood? You know them way there. This woman spoke about, yo, it's cheaper. And then when that got disproved, then she said, ain't got no time, got kids, and now it's mental health. Brother, fat people will come up with an excuse, a million excuses, yeah, not to take accountability. A million excuses. Fire bun up that fuckery, bro. What are you talking about? If you ain't got no time to cook, yeah, don't eat, blood. Your fat ass has enough energy on you. You can survive for about 3 months without eating. Just drink water.
When you are depressed, when you're struggling to even like get through the day, it can be really hard to have that motivation to eat well, to move your body and stuff. So for then when people are like, oh, well, why aren't you working out? It's like, dude, I can barely even get out of bed. So like,
what? So that's not in your control, getting out of bed or not getting out of bed. You see what I'm saying, guys? The biggest lie that these men have told you, yeah, is that you're not in control of your own life, blood. That's the biggest lie. That's why men are looking for reasons outside of themselves, yeah, to blame for why they're useless, bro. You're fat because you chose to be fat, blood. Because when you're an adult, no one's making you eat that. Do you know what I'm saying? That they've got all these excuses. And this is why I say, ultimately, the reason why, yeah, I can't trust fat people, yeah, is because they can't trust themselves. This is what I keep trying to tell you. If you can't look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, because no one's going to love you more than you. If you can't look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, yeah, I want what's best for me. I need to do better for myself. If you can't even trust yourself, how the fuck am I meant to trust you? Do you know what I'm saying? You can't even make a promise to yourself. And I'm supposed to trust you. You don't love me more than you love yourself. Or you're not, but I wouldn't think so. Do you know what I mean? The law of averages is you're going to love you more than you love me. So if you can't trust you, I can't fucking trust you either, bruv. How about that?
Yeah.
please stop with that.
I just wanted to say that I didn't step forward because I have PCOS and I just recently got diagnosed with it. So with PCOS, it's so much more difficult
The fuck is that?
for me to lose the weight and control what I want my physique to look like.
What the fuck is this PTO or PCOS, blood? Do you know what I'm saying? What is this? Man, I have to Google this. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. It sounds like some fat shit syndrome, blood. You know what I'm saying? What is this? P something what? Something OS? PCOS, blood. She's saying, oh, it's something to do with the ovaries, some gal thing. Irregular periods, difficulty getting pregnant, excessive hair growth, weight gain, thinning of hair, oily skin, and acne, bruv. Let me tell you something for free, yeah? Let me tell you something for free. If you don't eat, you'll lose weight. I don't give a fuck what you have. You know, you know the weight there. I swear down, it might sound groundbreaking, yeah? But if you don't eat, you're gonna lose weight, blood. Because all body fat is energy stores. That's all it is. You know them ones. That's all it is. Body fat, yeah, is energy stores. Human beings used to fatten themselves up, yeah, so that in the winter, when there was famine, that they had energy for their bodies. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's when, obviously, man started eating more carbohydrates and that to fatten themselves up for the winter, bro. This thing is trying to tell me that if she doesn't eat, she won't lose weight because she's got PCOS. Brother, allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? Allow it. If you don't eat no food, you'll lose weight. I don't care, bro. Listen, I'm willing, yeah. I am willing to go against any fucking doctor, yeah, that tells me, yeah, that not eating don't make you skinny. Because I've seen bare starving people, and you know what they all have in common? They're skinny, blood. All of them. Have you, man, seen them adverts? Oh, can you spare £2 a month for this? They can't get clean water and that. They ain't no fat people in the adverts. Not one fat person. Where's the fat person with PCOS in the adverts? You know them way there. Like, furthermore, yeah, you've probably got a PCOS because you're fat and not the other way around. You know them way there. Most of the time when these things have these problems, yeah, and they can't have babies because they're fat, bruv. Do you know the amount of times, yeah, you see, yeah, doctors say to gal, yo, if you don't lose weight, you're not going to be able to have a child, or if you don't lose weight, you can't do this. Or they say if they want surgery, they say before you have surgery, you have to lose weight, bruv. You're a fucking health risk, bruv, when you're that size. And she's short as well. Look how short she is. She's wider than she is tall, blood. And she's talking about I struggle to lose weight. You struggle to lose weight because you can't stop fucking eating, bruv.
It's just so much harder. It's not impossible, but it is.
We can fix it.
It's something
and we
that
can
can
fix
be
it.
fixed.
PCOS, we can fix
Sorry
it. So
to cut y'all off.
Hey, the woman said, "Oh, we can fix it." This woman ain't having it. She's like, "We can fix it."
Brie, I just wanted to hear from you.
The question, like, your body is in your control. I just think it is not 100% in your control. To say it's like black and white, you can change it or you can't, is just crazy. It's just so nuanced. I really like appreciate.
It's not nuanced at all, man. Shut your mouth, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, them. Imagine this, yeah? Because you know the difference between men and women, accountability. You know the amount of men that go gym every single day. Every single day. And you know how hard it is to put on like an inch of muscle, blood. Certain men will dedicate years to the gym, you know, to finally change their body. You know why? Because it's in our own hands. Yes, some people genetically have certain advantages, but bro, I never said that we're all equal. But we're all in control of what our genetic potential is. Everyone can reach their final form. My final form might be better than your final form because of my genetic potential compared to yours. But there's not a single person on this planet that's not in control of what they look like, bro. Man ain't trying to hear that, bro. Because if you're naturally mad skinny, you can put on weight. It might be harder for you to put on weight than me, but you can still do it. If you're fat, you can lose weight. It might be harder for certain people to lose weight than others, but you can still do it, bro. The problem is with people, yeah, if it's not easy and convenient for them, they don't want to do it. That's why this fat thing's talking about, oh, but I can just buy a ready meal. Yeah, bro. Because you're talking about what's easiest for you to do. It's not about what's easiest. It's about what's cheapest and what's more economical. You're not thinking of economy. You're thinking about convenience. All these people care about is the easy thing. This is why they'll rather take Ozempic, yeah, than fucking go to the gym and eat properly. Because it's all about convenience, bro. They're selling you fucking convenience now.
Appreciated you bringing up like the food access that you have, the knowledge access, your socioeconomic status. I go to the gym, I sit there, and I'm like, if only everyone had access and the free time to do this. I'm sure so many other people would love to do that, but people are struggling. They need to pay their rent. They can't just allot that time. They need to prioritize. And
Bro, shut up, man. And bro, she ain't even look that good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, what is that? What is that? You know, what is
I think
that?
that's ultimately
Hell yeah.
what is really sad.
Yeah.
Everyone would love
It's
to
not sad, bro. I don't feel sad for no one. You know them ones that I don't feel sad for no one. You know them way there. It's one of them ones where, brother, you need to understand, yeah, that me as a black man, yeah, and especially a black Caribbean man, yeah, that's grown up in a family, yeah, where I've known people to have diabetes. I've known all these other things, bro. Man can't chat to me, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen it in my family, bro. And at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not one of those people. You know why? Because I understand that my body is in the hands of myself, blood. And it's up to me, blood. I can be another fucking statistic, yeah, or man can make sure I do things the right way, blood. I'm not using my culture as a fucking excuse. Do you know what I'm saying? I love Caribbean food, but I don't eat that shit. I don't eat that shit hardly ever. You know why? Because I know it's not the most healthy thing to have a fucking whole plate of rice. Because I know it's not the most healthy thing, so I don't do it. You know them ones there, there's no fucking excuses, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I know the reason why, yeah, that there's a high percentage of these men that are fucking obese and have diabetes and high blood pressure and all these things is because of the diet. The overconsumption of certain things. Do you know what I mean? I know that genetically I'm more predisposed, yeah, to get certain conditions if I eat the way that the generations before me ate. So I don't eat like them. I don't sit here fucking blaming people. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, it must be hard for them emotionally because they ain't got time and all these other things. Bro, human beings are the only fucking animals on the planet, yeah, that don't just eat a diet, yeah, that they're supposed to fucking eat, bro. And now these stupid humans are trying to give dogs vegetables and all these things, and they wonder why these dogs are getting human fucking diseases now. Even the animals are living fucking, they're not living as long no more because human beings are fucking up the animals' diets as well, getting them to eat plants and shit they never used to eat. Do you know what I'm saying? Human beings are killing themselves and they're killing the fucking animals that they're supposed to be looking after as well. They're fucking ridiculous. Stop chatting shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to go gym, 5 days a week and count calories and all that shit, to not be obese. All you need to do is eat properly, and just walk, blood. No one's saying you need to be in the gym every day. No one's saying that.
To take care of
I
themselves.
disagree. I'm sorry, I disagree. Like, there's some of us who are on the fit side that don't have that privileges. I wake up at 4 a.m., have a full-time job. I get it done. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I want to be the highest version of myself, the most evolved version, and she has to show up.
But your life allows it.
Yeah.
No,
Your
I make my.
No, your life doesn't allow it. You make room for stuff that you care about in life, bro. It's not about life allows, blood. She said she gets up at 4 a.m. I'd never get up at 4 a.m. to go gym. I'd never do that, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not about life allows it, bruv. If she gets up at 4 a.m., it's not because she wants to.
My life
No,
allow it.
exactly.
I
You
surround
do,
myself
but
with
other
that.
people don't have the possibilities
Yeah.
that you
They
have.
do. They just.
Not
No,
everyone.
no.
No.
And I also
No,
think there's
you
something
need
to
to
be
be from
said.
Gotta
different
put the effort
places.
in. That's it.
But I also
Yeah, that's it. You just got to put the effort in, bruv. Other people don't have the possibilities. Everyone's got the possibilities. Everyone in this chat could wake up at 4 a.m. to go gym if they want to. But guess what? Fuck that. You know, right there. I'm not doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to. These things just love making excuses. That's the difference between men and women, Men will hold each other accountable, bro. Like, even as a man, if you're the fat friend in the group, man will have a nickname that reminds you that you're fat, or man will tell you that you're fat, bro. There's no escaping it. Do you know what I mean? All these slay queen and all this bullshit. Now you're fat, bruv. You got no neck. Do you know what I'm saying? You look like a tub of shit, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is, bro. Talk about, I've got this condition and that condition. You've got an eating disorder, bruv. You're fat and ill-disciplined and you're greedy, blood.
think too, like let's say for example, you're a teenager and you're like 500 pounds.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
work that you need to do to remedy that is ungod. Like that's really challenging. That's a
No, it's not. If you're a teenager and you're 500 pounds, brother, if you just sort out man's diet, man's so young that man will lose that weight. The younger you are, the quicker and easier it is to lose weight. Way easier. When you get older, it becomes way more difficult. Way more difficult. Because you built up way more bad habits and lifestyle habits over the years. When you're young is the best time to ingrain good habits in. And also your metabolism is going to be higher. You're going to exercise a lot more naturally when you're younger anyway, because you move more when you're younger. The problem is in this society, you got these little fat kids playing PlayStation. They don't go outside no more. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Bare excuses. These men always got excuses for being fat and mediocre, bro.
hard
Agreed.
thing to do for
I
anybody.
agree.
As opposed to like me, I was really skinny and then I decided, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym. I put on my weight. The results are showing. It looks like I'm working super hard. I make these choices like go girl.
Right.
But that is not the same accessibility.
She's saying she was really skinny and then she went gym, bro. And the thing is, I can't lie. It's one of them. You could tell that she was skinny before because the weight don't look good on her. You know that one? She just looks like she goes gym and she eats too much. That's what she looks like. Because she ain't got no definition, no nothing, bruv. She just looks soft, blood. You know the one? So when she's saying she was skinny before, like, she looks like she just works out, but she's fat. That's what she looks like. Because she don't look like she's meant to be that size. She don't carry that weight well at all. Do you see what I'm saying? So the fact that she's even one of the so-called fit ones, bro, it's like, bro, you're not fit. Because if you was fit, you wouldn't look like that. You wouldn't look like that. Because if you look at the way she carries her weight, compared to the way that the girl with the short hair carries her weight, and even the girl in the red dress, they don't carry their weight the same way, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? She looks like a melting candle, blood. Like, you're carrying way too much body fat for your genetics. Because everyone's genetics different. Some people genetically can carry more body fat and look a bit more solid. And some people are just meant to be mager.
that someone can make that change for themselves in different circumstances.
I agree.
So
My
I think
only
that was,
caveat is it's hard for both, but it can be done, is my point.
Yeah.
Facts.
I wouldn't
That's
say
my
that it's
only
as hard
point.
for me as someone who's overweight trying to lose that weight. In my opinion,
But do you believe that it can be done?
I believe it can be done. I believe
Okay,
it can
so
be
we
done, but I
agree.
think empathy and compassion for
Shut up with a bumbleclaw empathy and compassion. You see them ones. This is what I don't like, bro. This is what they call, yeah. They're fucking liberals, bruv. They're fake allies. You know them ones. Because this thing will think she's better than the other fat people, yeah. But then she comes around like she's mad sympathetic to them and all them ones. But why you got your belly out then? You know them one. Why don't you come dressed on a humble thing, bro? Now you think you look nice, bro. And the reality is you're fat as well. Like, you know them, you're just less fat than them. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reality, but you're still fat though. But you're coming and trying to do the fake ally thing. You're not really an ally, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You just want to play both sides and that. She's doing the fucking, it's the white knight thing. It's the cope. Do you know what I'm saying?
the different circumstances that may stop someone from doing that is necessary to see like, oh, get off your ass and like do all this.
No one said
which you're
that.
not saying, but I'm saying some people, commenters,
Myron's
might be
not in
saying
this
that.
episode.
Yeah, bruv, get off your fat ass. Straight.
That was the word.
Oh my God.
There is a spectrum for your body. Our height isn't under our control.
Mhm.
Yep.
Our fat
Right.
distribution, our bone density, our muscle density,
Yep.
our metabolism.
Yes.
These are all
Yep.
things that make up who we are. But in that spectrum of health, absolutely, we can change who we are.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is what man's trying to say, bro. These gal are making all these excuses. Let me tell you something. Like I said, genetically, certain people aren't supposed to look a certain way. That gal there with the big nose, yeah, for her genetics, she's fat, bro. Hear what I'm saying. Remember, I've been a PT, bro. I've weighed thousands of people, yeah. I understand genetics, bro. And not only do I understand genetics from that field, I understand genetics because I have a certain level of understanding of genetics anyway. You can look at somebody's physique, yeah, and you can see what they're supposed to look like. You can see it, bro. Like your body is literally a mirror of itself. Your arms and your legs are a mirror of itself. If you've got skinny ankles, you're gonna have skinny wrists. You don't see, if you got small forearms, you're gonna have small calves. You don't see man with massive forearms and tiny little calves. You don't see it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all a mirror, bruv. If someone's got a small waist and wide shoulders, you can kind of see genetically what people's proportions are. Do you know what I'm saying? They say the somatotypes and that, even though them things are technically they're not real things, innit? It's all a spectrum. The point is, you can look at somebody's physique and you can see where they're kind of supposed to be. That other thing, you can tell that she was meant to be a slim thing, but she's fat. You know, like that. And that's what it is. So just because you're fat for a slim thing, but you're smaller than the fat things, but you're still fat though, because it's fat in comparison to where your genetics should have you. Because if you have all human beings eating a proper human diet, yeah, according to whatever their genetics or whatever, you know where they're gonna land. Look at this Asian thing. Most of these Asian things, yeah, are slim, bro. They're slim, bro. A lot of them are slim and tall, blood. I don't really see fat Asian things, bro. I don't really see them. Most of the time, they're quite tall and slim, if they're Chinese or whatever. And then other parts of Asia, maybe the women are slightly smaller, but usually they got small breasts and they got small bum because that's just their genetics, innit? Most of the time. You do get outliers, but most of the time, they're slim. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you see one that looks like a fucking sumo, yeah, it's because she's eating like a sumo. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not that difficult. Do you know what I mean? People can talk about genetics till the cows come home, yeah. You might be genetically predisposed to certain things, yeah. But bro, just because the bullet's in the chamber don't mean you need to pull the trigger on that shit. I know that I'm genetically predisposed, yeah, to getting diabetes if I abuse my body. But I'll never get diabetes because I don't abuse my body. So being genetically predisposed to anything is just a fucking cop-out, bro. That's all it is. It's a cop-out.
Yes.
with what we got, right?
And then we'll stop right there and move on to the next one. Body positivity can promote unhealthy habits. Will
Yes,
the
blood.
agreeers please step forward?
Watch such
I think
Well, of course that thing's back there by herself, and she's annoying. Fat thing in the white in the white shoulder thing, bro. Idiot. Man could see she was gonna be a problem straight away.
mind body positivity can be harmful if it's just like always like don't ever consider any possibility that you could change something or improve your quality of life. Just blindly accept yourself. I think that's where it can get kind of toxic.
I don't look like how I looked when I was 20. So body positivity is encouraging yourself to accept you're going to transform eventually. When you're 40, when you're 50, you're going to get wrinkles, you know, all these things. So yeah, definitely body positivity should have taken another route instead of just saying it's for bigger people, because it's not. It's for all the variety of people that need to accept.
Brother, listen, this is bollocks again, body positivity. Nah, it's not that, bro. At the end of the day, most of the time, yeah, when man see something about their body that they don't like, yeah, before this stupid Instagram and before surgery and that, if you saw your body and you didn't like it, you just went to the gym. That's what fuck the body positivity. It was like, you know what? I got this little bit on my belly. I don't like it. How can I get rid of it? Right. Man's going to do sit-ups, even though that don't work. That's what there was no body positivity. It was accountability, bro. It was body accountability. Now, man are telling you can look like anything, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? This thing looked like a bear keg, blood, like a barrel of bear blood. A man's telling her that, oh, be positive, love yourself. Don't love yourself. If you look like that, there's nothing to love. I'll be real. You look like an alien. Like, what's there to love? Like, why are we lying to these people? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, human beings are not supposed to look like that. So why are we being positive about that? Because, bro, you know what the mad thing is, yeah? If you went to the vet, yeah, and you brought your dog to the vet and your dog had a fucking triple chin, yeah, what would your vet say to you? Your vet would say, yo, stop feeding this dog, yeah, or it's gonna die. They might even take your dog away from you and say, yo, you're abusing this animal. Like, why the fuck this animal look like this? But it's all right for these fucking humans to walk around looking like this, bro. Look at the state of her. Like, brother, she's resting her hand on her belly, blood. And she's not pregnant. Bro, it's disgusting, bro. Like, why are we sitting here saying this is okay, bro? If you love, yeah, human beings, bro, if you love people, you should never look them in the face and tell them that this is all right. This is fucking nasty, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's nasty. Now, man ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. This is crazy, bro.
You're changing.
Yeah, I think the pendulum has switched to the furthest extreme. I think body positivity was created because there wasn't a space for people who could have acceptance in bigger bodies.
No, body positivity was created because gal didn't want no fucking accountability, because body positivity still doesn't exist for men. It still don't exist for men. Gal call men fat all the time, but we're not allowed to call gals fat. But they can call us fat, bruv. Bonnet, you're fat, bruv. F-A-T, bruv. Do you get me? This is what it is. Fuck body positivity. It's all them lazy gal here that wanted to eat what they wanted and not go gym. And do you know what I mean? They wanted to be told that they're still beautiful. Now you're ugly, bruv. You know, like, you're ugly, fam. That's what I'm on, bro. I'm not on none of this positivity. Look at this thing here. Look at her all hunched over on the chair like this. Fuck out of here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? This is insane, bro. This is insane. Looking at shoe pastry and that. Man, I got more folds than the pastry and that. You know when man used to do food tech and you have to fold the butter into the pastry and that, bruv? That's what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Man look like man's making a quiche or something. A human being ain't supposed to look like that. Looking like the Michelin man, bruv. It's crazy.
And I think it's just gone to the furthest extreme now. And
like, women come in all shapes and sizes, right? And every woman is beautiful. And
no, they're not. You know them ones. This is what I'm saying. They brought these women in here, yeah, on this, everyone's beautiful. No, they're not, bruv. I'll be real. All women are not beautiful. All men are not good looking. Some men are short and fat and ugly and broke, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And some men are tall and muscular and can eat whatever they want. Nah, bro. We're not all equal as human beings, bro. Stop telling people that. Do you know what I mean? Not all men are funny. You know them ones there. Not any man could just turn on a camera like man, yeah, and grow a fucking channel to over 100,000 by just being themselves. Not every man can do that. It's okay, innit? There's other things that other man can do and are better at than me, bro. Do you get it? Like, we're not all equal, blood. Not all women are fucking beautiful. Nah, bro. Most of you are fucking ugly. That's the reality. Like, only a minority of women are good looking. A minority, blood. Do you know what I mean? And a minority of men are really, really good looking, bruv. But the beauty of being a man is you don't have to be good looking to get bad girl, blood. You just got to have money. And that's it. So it is what it is, isn't it? It's not equal playing field. I'll be real. You just got to have a bit of money in that. Do you know what I mean? If you got a bit of banter, that helps. Do you know what I'm saying? If you keep yourself in shape, it helps as well. But ultimately, you just need money. That's it. Everything else we can negotiate. Do you know what I mean, man? Then see these gal. The majority of these gal are clapped. The majority of men are broke and clapped. That means there's someone for you. You clap gal, go find yourself a broke man. There's loads. You get it? This is what it is. This is the reality. None of these things are nice. They're all dead. Even the ones that are supposed to be fit are not that fit. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not that fit. The Asian thing is probably in the best shape out of all of them. And she ain't even that lean either. She don't look cold. She just looks like a normal thing that has a normal job and goes gym. She looks like what normal women should look like. Just normal. You don't even need to go gym to look like her. I'll be real. You don't need to go gym to look like her. She ain't really got no muscular definition or nothing like that. She just looks like a normal woman that has a normal job, that eats normal food. That's what a normal woman's supposed to look like. That's not a gym girl. That's a normal girl.
I think that you should really be confident in your body and the way that you look, you know, wake up feeling your best. But I feel like especially on social media and in society today, this body positivity movement, I've seen like multiple times where there's like obese women promoting body positivity.
Yeah.
And it's like, I wouldn't want like my
What's
kid.
obese for you?
Like
You blood. You know the way there. You don't even know what color your nail varnish is on because you can't see your toes, blood. You fam.
like an unhealthy lifestyle.
No,
Like
but like, what do you
overweight.
mean
What's
obese?
obese for you?
Obese, like a
Like for
medically
me,
obese.
if you see me, you
What's her
consider me
range?
obese?
I
Yes.
wouldn't say that you're obese,
Say you're fighting obese, mate.
but it's like medically,
So,
you know.
so like for
So
example,
you're medically obese though.
no,
Boy, this woman in the red's cold, you know. She's like, no, I'm just letting you know you're fat as fuck. You know the way there. She's like, just letting you know, innit? Because don't think we're not talking to you, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Hey, she's cold, you know.
Yes.
I've been medically obese since I was like 12 and I was not obese.
Well, does anybody here?
So
Would anybody here explain what they mean by medically obese? Just-
Exactly.
Yeah.
What,
Who
like
has-
at like when you go to the doctor's
Yeah.
office and you get weight on a scale and
Bomber clot. Autumn, you know. Bomber clot. She even got named off a seasoning, you know, because she just eats and that. Bare seasonings and that.
they'll tell you, oh, you're a little bit overweight, or they'll say you're morbidly obese, you're
Because of your
whatever
height.
thing. So like,
everything.
like if you look
I
at
said morbid, you know. What a word, you know. Morbid. You know them ones when obesity is not enough. Man said it's morbid, fam.
me, you would be like, oh, she's a little plus size, but I am technically considered obese.
So
Nah, you're morbidly obese about technically obese. Listen, obese means you're just over the little bit on the BMI. Brother, you're not on the BMI. Man said morbid, you know. Bomber clot.
My doctors.
and I was obese at I think it's 30 BMI. Now the BMI
Yeah.
we have come to learn that it's a little bit tricky now.
Right. It's not the most accurate.
Right.
Bruv, it's accurate enough, man. Them like my BMI is always around 24 and a bit. Like I'm on the borderline because I'm muscular. You know them ones. So it's one of them ones where my BMI is good, but my BMI is around 24 point something. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think for my height, over 25 is like overweight, innit? So I'm always on the borderline because I'm 5'10", yeah, but I carry muscle. Do you know what I'm saying? But man is not fat, bro, and man can see it on my face, innit? But the thing is, for the normal, like genetically, yeah, I know that I'm blessed genetically. Like I come from a family, both of my parents were runners. You get me? And I've got sprinters in my family. I've got athletes in my family. I have them kind of genetics. So I put on muscle very quickly. I have that Caribbean, West African genetics, bruv. So I understand. that BMI works for the majority of people. I wouldn't say that I have average genetics. I don't. Do you know what I'm saying? So for the average person, yeah, BMI works, blood. Do you know what I mean? For the average gal that don't really go gym, that has a normal job, that goes out for cocktails with her friend on the weekend, yeah, BMI works, fam. Do you know what I mean? If you're an athlete, and to be honest, yeah, even though, yeah, I don't play football no more, I still live like an athlete. I'm still in the gym most days. I still track my steps every day. I still eat well. So even though I'm not playing football no more, I still live like an athlete. Do you know what I'm saying? With how I treat my body. So because of that, I'll always be in fairly good shape no matter what, innit? BMI works for the general public. It is supposed to be a general thing. It's not good. There is going to be outliers, but most of the time, yeah, it's accurate. Most of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like when people say, not all men or not all women. Brother, in life, we can only generalize. Unless I'm talking about you, then I'm saying you. If I'm not talking about you directly, most of the time, man have to generalize, bro, because man can't be talking about the outliers. When you go supermarket, there's less disabled parking bays than normal parking bays. You know why? Because there's less disabled people than able-bodied people. And that's why the ratio of disabled parking spaces shows that. Do you get it? So man can't be going supermarket and there's 500 spaces, yeah, but you want 200 disabled spaces. So what, you telling me that 2 out of 5 people in the world have disabilities where they have to park right outside the gate, right outside the door? That's not real, blood. That's not real. BMI works for most people. End of story, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not all genetic outliers, blood. You're fat lazy. That's what you are, blood.
Right.
But that's what it's based off.
Yeah.
But
Right.
so correct. But
mass
now
index.
that when I was a size 14, I was considered obese. It's smaller than we think.
I think an
Yeah.
obese person, and this is not, calling absolutely anybody obese, but I think a person that can be considered obese will not be able to go on walks. They will lose their breath.
That's bullshit, man. That's what I mean. She's saying, bruv, do you know the amount of fat people that are fit, bro? Just because you're fit, that don't mean you're fat. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because you're fit, it doesn't mean you're not fat. Like, brother, sumo wrestlers are fit and they're fat. Bro, you've got fucking NFL players that are fat and they're fit. Like, being fat does not mean that you're not fit. Like, stop conflating stuff, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man talk about BMI, yeah, but human beings are carrying way more fat now than they were 50 years ago. Way more. Exactly. Look at Tyson Fury. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at Tyson Fury. This bro is fit. He's an elite athlete and he's fat, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So you can be fit and fat, bro. Just because you're fit doesn't mean you're not obese. That's crazy. If you look at human beings are the fattest, yeah, and the sickest that they've ever been in their whole existence. Human beings have never died from more metabolic diseases. So, man are saying BMI don't work. BMI did used to work, but then human beings got so fat that now what we consider being normal, yeah, is not normal. It wasn't normal 50 years ago. Because all the man them, if you're a young G, yeah, and you're born after the year 2000, yeah, if you ask your mum, yeah, for a picture of what she had, picture of her, and your dad for a picture of them, yeah, at the age you're at now, I bet my life that they weren't fat. I bet you. I grew up seeing my dad with a fucking 6-pack, 8-pack my whole life. My dad looked like a fucking Dragon Ball Z figure, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I grew up knowing my dad to look like. There was no dad bod, blood. My dad looked like a fucking Olympic sprinter, blood, when man was growing up. That's how my dad looked. Do you know what I'm saying? My mum was never fat. Do you know what I'm saying? My mum's in her 60s now and she's slimmer than most of these gal here, bro. In her 60s. Like what are we talking about? Like this is a facade. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a facade, bro. Most of these things are barely touch 30 years old and they look like this, you know. It's fucking crazy, bro. Human beings are cooked. They're the fattest and the most unhealthy they've ever been. Bare processed food, blood. Eating less protein, eating less fucking the beef and all the stuff they're supposed to be eating, and eating more processed shit, eating more grains, doing this vegan bollocks, bruv. Eating all this quinoa and all this fucking crap, blood. Do you know what I mean? It's all crap, blood. Eating all this processed food, blood. That's why they look like this. And all these juices and all these things. But it's bollocks.
For me, because I am a person that I'm big, but I'm, like I said, I'm still able to go on hikes and I won't lose my breath. I can go on runs, I can exercise. So if for the doctors, I'm obese because of the size and the stuff that I am, for the doctors, for me, it is not the way that it works, because an obese person, I've had friends who are skinnier than me. We go on walks and they're losing their breath.
So,
bruv, so what? You're fat and fit, so what, man? Get her to do star jumps right now, blood. I could debunk this whole thing. I would have been in the room with her and I said, all right, cool, we're jogging on the spot. Let's go. Let's go. Do you know what I'm saying? We're jogging on the spot. High knees and that. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Her belly will be hitting her in the face. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about?
For you, obesity is just the health parameter of how physical you can be. For you, it's not a physical manifestation of the body.
What the doctor, when that doctor says that bad word, it's he's looking on a chart versus saying you
How
can't.
many people have been bad diagnosed?
But listen, he's not saying you're ill and you can't walk up that hill.
I've had doctors say that to me.
You go, I have that.
I've had doctors say that to me.
I'm obese and I can still walk up that hill. And that's what's fabulous about it, right? It doesn't automatically mean you're ill.
Yeah.
But also down the road, absolutely it's gonna mean you're ill.
Yes, it is, because you're more predisposed to getting certain things, bro, because you're not healthy. Facts. I like this woman, you know. She's speaking facts, bro. And you can tell she's older than them as well. And you see her, she's not from the era of coddling people because she's older. She looks like maybe she's in her late 40s, maybe early 50s. Do you know what I mean? You can't tell with some of these gratings because they age bad, innit? You know them ones. But she looks like she could be in in her late 40s or something. She ain't fucking around.
Lucky with your genetics currently, down the road, it's not going to be the same story.
But this is the thing, you think they're genetics, but since I was really young, I'm active. I'm an active woman.
I never said.
Yeah, you actively eating, bitch. You know the ones there. I'm an active woman. You think it's genetics? It has to be genetics because, bro, that it has to be genetics because you're overeating, and there's loads of people that eat and don't put on weight like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because genetically they can afford to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've got this theory in it, and it's all to do with carbs, in it. It always is, in it. Do you know what I mean? But depending on your genetics, certain people have like a insulin threshold. You know them ones where when they eat a certain amount of carbs, after that they just start storing body fat. Everyone's genetics is different. Everyone's genetics is different. That's why you've got guys like, for instance, guys like Gunnar and that can drink loads of beer and do all these things, and he won't put on weight. And then me, yeah, brother, if man even looks at more than 100 grams of carbs, yeah, I just start putting on body fat. Even if I'm in a calorie deficit. That's why when people talk about calorie deficits and all these things, yeah, bro, listen, it's not that simple. It's not that simple, because I could be in a calorie deficit, but if I have 1,500 calories of carbs, I promise you, my body doesn't feel the same as if I have 1,500 calories of protein. It don't feel the same. It does not. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone genetically has a different insulin threshold. And like I said, because I've had diabetes in my family, like type 1 diabetes in my family. My granddad had it. My uncle had it as well. So I've had it close in the family, bro. So I know, that my insulin threshold is not very high. I know that. So if I'm eating loads of sugary shit, I know my body don't like that. I start packing on the body fat quick if I do that. As soon as I cut the carbs down, boy, I get ripped. Do you know what I mean? Shredded. Because my body don't like them. And I know my body don't like them because I've seen it on my body, but also I've seen it in my family. So genetically, I can't eat the way certain other people eat. I cannot. Do you know what I'm saying? This thing here, yeah, brother, I don't know where her lineage is from, but she's fat as fuck, blood. I'm not sure if she's like Hispanic, or I'm not sure if she's Asian or something like that. Because, brother, I'll be real. I see a lot of Asian things, they eat bare rice and they don't get that fat, blood. So I don't know what she's eating. And if she's Hispanic here, then boom. Most of them Hispanic aunties are fat as fuck, bro. All of them, because they overeat, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? They overeat, fam. And in their culture, yeah, similar to black culture as well, they love to overfeed people, bro. It's their love language is here's food, 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 food. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? That's why they're fat, blood. It ain't got nothing to do with no genetics, bro. It's habits, bro. Most of the time, if you was fat growing up, it's because the eating habits in your fucking in your culture are bad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the reality. Same with me. In my culture, I know the eating habits are bad, bro. They're bad. Man grew up on cornmeal porridge, and then man are seeing the condensed milk. Man, them know the condensed milk. That's straight sugar. Man are putting that shit in the cornmeal porridge. Do you know what I'm saying? From when I was a youth, sweetening the thing with condensed milk, just pure sugar, like. Do you know what I'm saying? That's mental, blood. So when man's eating all these things, yeah, I know that culturally, yeah, man is set up, yeah, to be overweight, blood. And it's got nothing to do with genetics, blood. It's because of bad fucking habits that you can break. You can break those habits by being the person in your family that says, yo, I know that this is the food that I grew up on, but this is not optimal for me, so I'm not eating it no more. Do you know what I mean? So you can do it, bro. This ain't got nothing to do with genetics, bro. She's fucking Hispanic, bruv, and they've got a culture of overfeeding people, bruv. Man's dated a South American thing, bro. When I went to her house for Christmas, because they have Christmas the day before other people, like, man went to her house, and brother, the way the table was spread, the table was spread like there was 20 men coming and there was only 5 of us. You know, like that. This is what they do. Do you know what I'm saying? And then man have them empanada things and all these other things, and it's just bread, flour, carbs. You get me? Beans here, rice here, all of this is just fucking carbs, blood. And then man wonder why they're fat like this, bro. What are you talking about? It's not fucking genetics. It's not genetics. Stop your shit, blood.
You're not
No,
active.
no. I know, but I'm just responding to what you're saying. I know you're not saying that I'm not active. I'm responding to what you're saying about the doctors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I have had doctors tell me that.
Tell you what.
That I'm obese and that
Yes.
I
You
cannot
are.
exercise. That why am I not exercising? Why am I not doing the effort? There's doctors that have bad diagnosed me for things that I've never had, and I've gotten medicated for things that I've never had. So it's like,
Right.
it's
that's-
everybody. It's
They're
different.
killing us too. So
Just we went down a tangent.
This woman in the red don't give a fuck, you know. She's cold. She's like, yeah, brother, I rate her, you know. She's not hearing this bullshit from this gal, you know. Like, bro, you know, all fat is stored energy. So technically, the fatter you are, yeah, it just means you got more energy in the batteries to go longer. Do you get it? So of course you're gonna be fat and fit, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you just got bare stored energy. Like you're literally walking around. You're a human fucking you have a power plant for energy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so just because you're fit and you're fat, that's not a surprise, bro. That's not a surprise. It's easier, if anything, to have more energy when you're that fat, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why, yeah, when Bacoli went to fight Joseph Parker, and everyone was like, oh, yeah, but he's had no camp. Bro, if you're a fighter that doesn't need to make weight and you're sparring anyway, you're going to be relatively fit. Do you know what I mean? For most fighters, the hardest thing is making the weight. Because when these fighters are training at their walk-around weight, they're a lot fitter. They're a lot fitter and they feel stronger and they feel better. Do you know what I'm saying? So if this is your walk-around weight, 1,000,000 kilos, of course you're going to feel good at that size if that's the size you're used to walking around at. That don't mean you're still not overweight. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking insane, bro. Like, I feel better training boxing, yeah, at my walk around weight, I feel stronger. But at the same time, yeah, when I'm at my walk around weight, I'm like, I can't fight at this weight. I can't fight at this weight because I feel better being lighter. Even though I might be stronger at my walk around weight, I still would rather get down to my fight weight because I feel quicker.
Yeah.
I want to.
Oh my God, you could
We're
say
talking
that.
about we're talking about body positivity, whether we
Yes.
think it promotes unhealthy habits. We're gonna bring in our disagreeer
Oh my
and then
God.
continue the conversation.
They're like, oh my God, she's standing there by herself, bro. She needed to exercise anyway, bro.
So I didn't step forward because I really hate the toxicity that has come from people being like, oh,
Fucking fairy Jade. I hate the toxicity, bruv. These are these spoken word girls, like, bruv, you dickhead, bruv. I hate the toxicity, bruv. What? Accountability is toxic.
body positivity promotes obesity and blah, blah, blah. I
It
hate that
does.
so much.
And you're
I
fat.
think there is like the minutest people who are doing that. The vast, vast majority, I do not think promote obesity. Body positivity to me is just
To me. Nah, bro, it's not about what is to you. It's about what it is. You see what I'm saying? Like, and the problem is, yeah, these fat idiots, yeah, they're like the vegans, yeah. It's like they're a loud minority, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why when Lizzo was going out showing her fat ass everywhere, yeah, it's like you're a loud minority, but you're so loud, you're jarring, blood. Do you get it? Because it's like, girl that are in good shape don't even go out of their way to do what you're doing. And you're being extra loud and extra vulgar, yeah, to the point where we're just sick of all of it now because you're just bare loud, bruv. Do you know, there's no grounds to anything she's saying.
loving your body, accepting your body how it is, and not hating yourself. Like you shouldn't have to wake up every day because you're 400 pounds and hate yourself.
You should hate yourself. Do you know what I mean? You should. If you're a woman and you're 400 pounds, you should hate yourself because humans are not supposed to be 400 pounds, especially not human females. Do you know what I'm saying? In most animals, yeah, the man is bigger than the woman for a reason. You know the ones. There's not very many species, yeah, that the woman's actually bigger than the man because they're not supposed to be. Do you know what I'm saying? There are exceptions, but the rule is generally the woman is smaller than the man. So if you're 400 pounds and you're bigger than the average man, you shouldn't be happy with that. Do you know? You shouldn't be happy with that.
Like, I don't think anybody should be hating themselves. So that to me is what body positivity is about. And it's also about equality in how people are treated. Like, for example,
listen, guys, you know what's the mad thing is, yeah? This woman said, yeah, if you're 400 pounds, you shouldn't hate yourself. But I would argue that you hate yourself if you're 400 pounds. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't let yourself get to 400 pounds. Like being 400 pounds as a woman is the most obvious sign of neglect. If you love yourself, you don't do that. If you love yourself, you put the best possible ingredients in your body, you exercise, you do all the right things. This is why when I see people in good shape, it's a sign that they respect themselves. The ultimate sign of self-respect, yeah, as a human being is to be in good shape, to have discipline, and to eat good food, bro. It's the ultimate sign of self-respect. If you cannot do those things, you do not respect yourself, period. So if you wake up 400 pounds and you don't hate yourself, that's a problem. You should hate yourself because this is fucking diabolical.
Lizzo gets called out so much on like, oh my God, she's out there with her ass and stuff. Like, it's so disgusting. But Chapel Roan, who, God, I love Chapel Roan, was at Gov Ball and came out as Statue of Liberty and had her ass out. Did not see a single person on.
I don't know who that person is. Do you know what I'm saying? But no woman should have their ass out in public.
Line saying, so why she have her ass out? It's like, it's a double standard. People inherently.
Yeah, because no one wants to see fat, ugly people. It's a fact. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a fact, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, listen, it's human nature to have a bias towards certain things. It's human nature. It's just like a lot of these football fans fancy a lot of these footballers, yeah? So they can play shit, yeah? But they fancy them. So they don't mind, bro. Like Rasmus Højlund, bro. He's got blue eyes, blonde hair. He can be shit. You know them, man. you can be shit and it's all right. But then certain man will miss a chance, yeah. And man are onto them, bro. It's because they fancy the youth, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? There's bare homoerotic shit going on in football fandom, bro. There is. Do you know what I'm saying? If you look a certain way as a footballer, you can get away with being shit, bro. And if you're ugly, it's mad. Do you know what I'm saying? And then there's players like Bruno that's ugly, but people glaze man, and I don't understand because man looks like genuinely looks like an alien. Do you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's correct, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And then you got different nuances like skin color and all these other things. But I digress, innit? Like, if there's a buff thing, yeah, and she's got a cold body and she's half naked, people are not gonna complain because she's nice to look at. But if you're a fat whale, yeah, of course, man are gonna say, yo, what's this fat fucking hippopotamus doing, blood? Because man don't want to see no hippopotamus.
We hate fat bodies and don't think they should be seen in
I
society.
actually disagree with that because I do see people hating on Chapel Rowan for the way that she looks and her outfits, and there's going to be hate on both
Oh,
sides.
of course, there's
That's
definitely
going
hate,
to
but
be
I
there.
meant like the volume of hate that Lizzo gets compared to Chapel Rowan. Like I would say,
Nah, you just see the fat ones because it triggers you, and you don't see the other ones because it don't trigger you. That's all. Do you know what I mean? I'm glad that the other fat gal was backing it.
like it's much smaller. Like I just you constantly hear about like Lizzo, and you know.
I have a question. I have a question
Yeah.
about Lizzo. Okay,
Always
one of
comes
the
back
few,
to Lizzo.
one of the
She's like waiting.
I know.
Hey, this woman in the red, I like her, you know. She's like, yo, let me just put, you know what I mean, pop the air out this bullshit real quick.
Lost a lot of weight right now.
One of the few times I saw her streaming, she had this gorgeous cake was gifted to her, enormous, went in with it with a fork and was eating constantly and talking to the camera while she was streaming. The volume of the cake that she ate, I just went, oh my God, how many people are watching this? I just, it was a horrible representation. I hated every moment of it. What do you have to say about that?
Well, my question would be, if there was a thin person doing that, would you have had that same
Yes.
reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think it's more about like she's not promoting obesity by eating cake on camera.
Yeah, she is. She's promoting obesity by being fucking obese, yeah, having all them followers and eating cake, blood. You know the one. Man saying if she was skinny, yeah, would you have the same reaction? Probably not. Yeah, but who cares, bro? You know them way there. It's like, bro, you're fat, you're dying, yeah, of food, and then I'm watching you put more food in your. It's like watching an alcoholic, yeah, drink alcohol and watching someone that's not an alcoholic drinking alcohol. It's like I'm not gonna have the same reaction, yeah, to Phil Mitchell backing whiskey from the bottle than one of the man them that's just drinking a cocktail on a night out. It's not the same. Do you get it? Because I know that Phil Mitchell's an alcoholic. So if you're fat, yeah, and obese, you're a foodaholic, bruv. Bruv, you're addicted to food. You're fat, blood. Do you know what I mean? So if I see you eating, I'm like, right, you're killing yourself in front of me. Like, you get it? Like, that's just what it is. So even if she would have had the same, even if she would have had the same response or not had the same response, if someone's obese and they're eating shit right in front of your face, you're watching them kill themselves. It's like watching a junkie shoot up right in front of you. Like you're watching them literally. Man's a junkie, blood. Like Wonder, snow falling, that teeth was falling out, teeth brown and all that, and you're just watching a shoot up in front of you and then fall asleep and that, and then come back to life like a zombie and all them things there, bro. Come on now. Do you know what I'm saying? Seeing a junkie shoot up is not the same as seeing one of them grey things, yeah, do a line in the toilet and go back out to the club and there, and you get me? It's not the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Certain man in a bando, blood, watching that crackhead shooting up and that. Do you know what I mean? Watching a fat person like Lizzo eat that cake is like watching Wonder shoot up. That's what it is. It's like watching a crackhead shooting up, bro, trying to look for a vein, blood, when she's shoveling that cake in her fat mouth, blood.
She's just, you know, eating cake.
But
on
if
camera.
she's a representation of body positivity and she's behaving this way, is that promoting?
Have
a
you
negative
noticed
light?
that she just posted a video that she lost weight? Like
No,
that
no,
was-
absolutely
oh,
don't.
yeah.
I
She just
absolutely
posted a
not.
video
I
and she
absolutely
lost
did not.
weight. You can see the
Because
difference.
I don't want her in my algorithm.
So it was just probably that one day that you saw her do.
No, it wasn't. She lost the weight, and then bare people got upset that she's not fat no more because fat people like company, blood. You get me? Misery likes company, bro. And then when they all get together, they order a fucking pizza, blood.
doing that, but that doesn't identify her as a whole person.
Yeah, in defense of Lizzo, not a sentence I want to
Bro, I see this girl just chat shit, bro. This like, bro, like, look at me just going round and round in defense of Lizzo and that. You can't have a straight up conversation, yeah, a matter of fact conversation with gal. Do you know what I mean? They can never just be direct about anything. And this is what I said to you lot before when man was doing the thing, yeah. When man done the Rants Reacts before, and the youth was talking about, I just want a girl to get straight to the point. They never get straight to the fucking point. The woman in the red, yeah, is probably the most to the point thing, and she's a lot older than the rest of them. Oh, in defense of Lizzo, how have you made this about Lizzo, blood? You're fucking morbidly obese, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
I have seen her post like, oh, here's a green smoothie that I got, or here's me with my salad, or like, here I am at the gym. I think there is this weird stigma where people that are overweight have to be perfect all the time. They can never just like...
You do. You know them ones. Brother, you ain't got the discipline to not be perfect. I'll be real. You know them ones there. Man, them are in shape, yeah? They don't have to be perfect. You know why? Because they've shown that they've got the discipline, yeah, to have a chips or have a burger and not fucking fall off the wagon, blood. You fell off the wagon, yeah, and then you was eating the pavement, blood. You know what I'm saying? So you're not allowed to be doing those things. I'll be real. You have to earn the right to be doing those.
Like, you know, just advocate. And I agree, it's challenging. I agree, it's not great. Listen, I'm not saying that's great. That's not great. But I'm saying that, like, this one instance of her doing this amidst all her other ones of her trying to be healthy.
Can I go on the opposite side of that? Like with Lizzo, there's like Eugenia Clooney. She's a very petite, tiny woman. Why are people saying, oh, good job, Lizzo? Like, good job for eating healthier. But like when Eugenia Clooney's like...
Look at her. She can't even clap her hands, bro. She's so fat and her hands don't even touch because her belly's in the way. She's like that. Bro, that's viral, blood. You know them way there. She's mad short. Like, look at her legs just dangling there, bro. She just hovering on the chair, bro. The chair's screaming. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. That, fam, I would just lock her in a room, yeah, for like 3 months and just give her water to drink, and that's it. I swear down. This is why I could never be prime minister or president or nothing. Because you see all these fat things, bro. Bro, you know the amount of homeless people that don't eat, bro, and these lot are eating all that food? Nah, bro, you're not getting no food, bro. Not getting no food. You're not allowed to eat, fam.
Like, trying to eat something like...
But is Eugenia Clooney allowed to have hashtag body positivity?
She does sometimes. So she promotes herself literally wearing like tiny outfits.
Brother, her head is massive.
Her body.
That was my whole point, is like these extremes are hijacking it.
Yeah,
I agree.
They're not good representation.
Yeah,
no.
That, like, the algorithm, they will push out the most extreme cases because they get the most views, and that's what people want to see.
Yes, it's dangerous.
Brother, look at the shape of this thing, bro. Word to Ed Sheeran, the shape of you, blood. What is that? Do you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, man. Them, bro, listen. Man, them can call me whatever you want to call me, yeah? This shit is unacceptable. You know them way there? And this is what I'm saying. Like, bruv, I'm never going to sit here in a society and tell man that this is acceptable. This is healthy. This is fucking disgusting, bruv. You hate yourself. If you allow yourself to get to this point, you hate yourself. You fucking hate yourself, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't have no respect for you. I can't have no respect for you, bro. This is diabolical, fam. And these things are short as well. It's not even, you know, certain women are taller. They can carry it a bit better. These girls are small, bro. Like, this thing here has got massive wedges on, bro. She's barely 5 foot tall, blood, and she's 5 foot wide and some change, bro. She's resting her hand on her belly, like. Do you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, how are you going to look like that, yeah? And then you're in denial as well. Nice, horrific.
Including these conversations. Although this was pretty reasonable. All right, let's reset.
No matter who you are, there's no denying that injuries can really put a damper on your everyday life. Like, seriously, being injured when I'm trying to hit a new PR legit sucks. Luckily, there's people out there who can make your life easier. Just know that if you ever find yourself getting injured, you can turn to Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Morgan & Morgan specializes in a wide range of personal injury cases.
I said injury law firm, bruv. Listen, the Americans got fucking, bruv, they got law firms for everything in it, bro. Fine, man.
Have won thousands of big cases. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan has secured verdicts of $12 million in Florida and 26.
Get out of here.
I have taken a weight loss drug. Will the agreeers please step forward?
Yes.
Yes, everybody's perfect.
I'm like trying to see like what do we define as drug?
Just now.
Yeah, there you go, blood. Bruv, listen, all them fat things have tried to lose weight. Allow it. You know them one. Whether it's a fucking, I don't know. What did these lot take? I don't know, man.
I think we're talking about the
Like
weight-
Ozempic?
Pills?
Yeah,
or...
They're like
Wait,
Ozempic.
well, any-
and
Like diet pills?
any drug.
what
that you
diet
take.
pills?
Yeah, wait, I'll...
Sorry.
Bruv, all them fat things have taken
Yeah, come on
diet
in.
pills. Don't lie, man.
And let's hear your story. Too.
I have used weight loss drugs before I knew the power of them in college and that you could get them over the counter, but they were incredibly strong and probably needed to be controlled at that time. But I was just so obsessed with my body size. I've pretty much my whole life, and that's just the culture, American culture that I was raised in and lived in, and so
Yeah, because you grew up in a time where it wasn't cool to be fat. You know them one. So all these things were doing exercise, doing keep fit, was conscious about their body. And now we've gone the other way. Now these things are saying it's all right to be fat. Less of that.
I would try drastic means, and I've done things that would just get you super wired. Even as an adult, once I figured out how to eat, I gained the weight back during the lockdown, like a lot of people did. And I go, gosh darn, I was so upset. And I took a prescription weight loss drug that was prescribed by a doctor, and I was able to drop the weight quickly. I use it as a biohack. I used it short term just to get the weight off, because once the weight is off, now it's on you. You have to know how to eat.
So this is more recently.
Yep, and this is absolutely recent.
Was
too.
it like Ozempic, something like that?
Phentermine. You can get it prescribed. It's a controlled substance. It's hardcore, but it takes the thought process out of your mind. That thing, that monster that always tells you you're going to get your next serotonin kick by that food, and you're hyper focused on eating, and it takes that monster, it stops talking. So now when the monster stops talking, you go, I can control this. I can make changes in my lifestyle in order to make healthier decisions to keep the weight off that I just lost with this drug. And yeah.
I was so desperate to lose weight. I was like on TikTok scrolling through, and like they were sharing like, oh, this drug does this and this is that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just blindly buy this thing, and showed up at
Do
a
you know
horrible
kind of
time
what
frame.
kind of drug it was?
It was a pill that I took, and it really
Yeah, she couldn't say what it was because it's illegal. You know, there was a pill, bro. These lazy motherfuckers. And now that's what they're doing. They're doing the Zempic thing now. You get me? All these things are getting the monthly subscription of the Ozempic and all them things there. Man are lazy. You see what I mean about instant gratification? These lot want to take pills and they want to they want the quick fix, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what the mad thing is, yeah? Like, I know that these fat things are lying, yeah, because the fatter someone is, yeah, the more times they've tried to lose weight. I don't know anyone that's overweight that hasn't tried to lose weight or isn't trying, bruv. Most of the time, they've tried so many times and given up. Most of the time. You'll very seldom find a fat person that's never tried to lose weight and is just happy being fat. Like, they almost don't exist. So, these fat things over here that saying they haven't tried no weight loss drug, they're lying, bro. Because them fat people be trying to do anything to make it easier for them.
it like suppressed my want to eat food, but it also like had some really bad side effects. Like when I would eat, I would feel sick after, and I realized like, oh, I'm feeling horrible all the time and having this energy low and like just feeling physically sick.
How long were you on it?
I was on it for 2 months maybe.
Did you lose weight?
I lost some weight, but as soon as I got off of it, I gained all of that weight back.
Yep.
I
You
gained
have
it
to know what to do
all
once
back.
once you're there. What are you gonna do?
Exactly. It was like the crutch, and like you just relied on it so much, and then once.
There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why loads of people always yo-yo, yeah, is because, yeah, you have to change your habits. You don't just add drugs in, yeah, and then you lose weight, bro. If you don't learn how to change your habits, if you don't understand what portion control is. Do you know what I mean? Because forget calories for a second, yeah. Most human beings are not even eating a proper human diet. That's why the hunger signals that they're supposed to be getting, they're not getting. Do you know what I mean? Most people are eating food that suppresses their body's ability to know when they're full. So they just keep eating and eating and eating and eating and eating because humans are not eating a proper human being diet, bro. This is why men have to count calories, because they're not eating proper food. If you're eating proper food, yeah, you don't even necessarily need to count calories, bro. Because, bro, where else, yeah, on the planet do you see, yeah, any animals that have to count calories, bro? Shit don't make no sense, bro. If you fill your dog's fucking bowl up with food, yeah, and you give it too much food, it will eat until it's full and then it will stop eating and then you'll come back and there's still food in the bowl. They don't just say, oh, there's food there, man's just going to clap off the whole thing. It don't work like that. If you overfeed them, they'll just be like, right, I'm cool, I'm good now. You get me? It's just like fucking, if you leave water for the cat and that, bruv, the cat will drink some of the water and then say, I'm good now, and then leave the bowl and there's still water in the bowl. Like, other animals don't think, oh, you know what, it's here, so I'm going to finish it, bro. Don't work like that, bro. You go zoo, yeah, and you go to the enclosure with the monkeys and you see bare food on the floor because they eat what they want, and when they're not done, they just dash the shit on the floor, man. They be like, bro, I don't want this no more. Human beings eat the wrong food and they fuck up their satiety signals. So now they're full, but they're still eating because they're not eating what they're supposed to be eating. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you eat high carb diets, yeah, bro, high carbs and raising insulin makes you want to eat more, blood. It makes you want to eat more. The more carbs you eat, the more carbs you crave, blood. It's so easy to overeat certain foods, blood. And that's why they say, you look at Pringles, once you pop, you can't stop, blood. Man are there just caning off Pringles. Man will eat a whole tube of Pringles like that. Claw it off, bro. And then after the Pringles, now you want chocolate, you want other things. Insulin's high. Do you know what I mean? And you're just craving bare sugar, bro. Man are eating bare shit. If you eat proper food, you ain't gonna get full. You are not gonna get hungry like that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you look at pasta, for instance, pasta and rice, bro, man can sit there with a spoon and box off a whole plate of pasta or rice like this. Same calories with fucking steak. You couldn't eat that much steak. Impossible. Because your body would say, oh yeah, I'm full now. So this is all bollocks, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all bollocks. I'll be real. Until you change your eating habits, you'll never be able to keep weight off, period. You'll never be able to keep it off. Losing weight's easy. Keeping it off is the most difficult part. And this is why people always do that. Because you need consistency and you need to build good habits to keep it off. And most people's eating habits are fucking diabolical.
Once it was gone, you had to do your own thing, and
you have to figure it out.
you had to figure it out. And the pill was doing all that for you. And then for me, I gained more weight
back
than I lost when I was on.
You see that? And that's why that Weight Watchers thing don't work as well. Oh yeah, you can eat chocolate, just, you know what I mean, put it down to this point and that point, brother. If you're telling people they can eat whatever they want and they just got to count calories, bro, then bro, man, it doesn't make you make better food choices. Most of the time people are like, oh cool, now I can just eat this chocolate. Do you know what I mean? And oh, I have 2 chocolates today. Do you know what I mean? People find ways to try and force bad food into their diet instead of cleaning their diet up. They do the exact opposite.
On it.
Let's bring in our disagreeers.
So I've heavily considered taking Ozempic, but I've decided not to because you either have to stay on that drug long term to keep those effects, or if you get off of it, most people are going to gain the weight back. So I'm no longer interested in anything that is not a complete lifestyle.
Brother, I thought you was happy being fat, blood. You know them ones there. Because why do you want Ozempic then?
Change. Like for me, I have learned over the years that I would prefer to be fat and happy than thin and miserable. So like right now,
ain't no one thin and miserable. You know, this is what fat people tell themselves. You know what I mean? To feel good being fat. I've never met no girl that's thin saying, oh, bruv, I'm miserable. Nah. Do you know what I mean? I've met gal that are slim saying, you know what, I wouldn't mind putting on a bit of weight because I wish my bum was bigger. I ain't never seen no slim thing talk about I'm miserable because I'm slim. Nah, bro. I ain't never seen a miserable slim thing, bro. I've seen miserable fat people. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, what are you talking about? Like, brother, every fat person on this planet, yeah, that doesn't get paid to be fat, like a sumo wrestler, they want to lose weight. I don't care. Or unless you're an NFL fucking player that's a multi-millionaire, you're happy with your weight because your weights are part of your job. Do you know what I'm saying? But brother, ain't no one that's just fat for fat's sake, yeah, that don't want to lose weight. It's a myth because they know they're not supposed to be fat.
Now I'm just trying to, eat less processed food, stay away from like sodas and stuff for the most part. But I will never count calories, like, or
You see what I said? She'll never count calories. That's why you're fat, because you're not eating the right food and then you're not counting calories. Do you know what I'm saying? The reason why people need to count calories is because they don't eat human appropriate food, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the point. This is the point. Because most of the time, if you actually count calories and you realize, yeah, how much calories is in such like a little bit of pasta, for instance. You know the ones. I remember the mad thing, yeah, even with rice as well. Because sometimes on the packet, yeah, they'll tell you how many calories, yeah, for the cooked weight of rice as opposed to the dry weight. So a man could literally fuck around, yeah, and miscalculate it and think that you're having 300 calories of rice when it's 900. You know the man. You could easily do that. Do you know what I'm saying? When you realize how little rice that you actually get or how little pasta you get, it's not worth it, Because like if you're on say 2,000 calories a day, and that's generous because most people don't even need that. Like, do you know what I mean? But if you're on 2,000 calories a day, yeah, and you're eating like a big meal with rice in it, a big rice, and say if a man had a rice and peas and oxtail, yeah, the portion size that man would get in a Caribbean restaurant, that's well over 1,000 calories of food. Because oxtails are very, very fatty meat anyway. And then the rice and peas is, bruv, that I'd say you're probably getting about 1,300 calories in that meal, yeah, minimum. And man are having, and that's just dinner, but man are having breakfast and lunch as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So the average brother is probably like the average Caribbean brother. If you're eating like the way them Caribbean men are eating, you're having like 3,500 calories a day, blood. You wonder why them men are fat, bro. And I'm not talking about the man them necessarily back at home. I'm talking about the man them that are all around the world that have Caribbean heritage, that have picked up nasty eating habits from the countries that they're in, and so on and so forth. Even though there's a bag of fat people there as well, but maybe less so because the lifestyle's a bit more active. You get me? And then that's the 1,200 for the meal, and then man's having a fucking fizzy drink as well. Man might get a fucking man are drinking a fucking ting or something, or man might have a soursop juice or something, another sweet juice, and you know them way there. And before you know it, you've licked off a good like 1,600 calories in the meal between the meal and the juice. You get me? It's a mad thing. You know what I mean? And then back there, them man are drinking off fucking Kool-Aid with bare sugar in it and all them other things there, bro. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Them man are boxing off a 2,000 calorie meal, including the juice, you know. Say that thing, bro. 2,000 calories. Talking about I don't count calories. Brother, listen. If you was eating a proper human diet, you wouldn't have to count calories and you wouldn't be fat, blood, because your body would tell you when you're full. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you can go drink here a glass of apple juice here, and the apple juice, it might say, that like if you get a box of like a Capella apple or something, it might tell you, yo, made with 12 apples. I implore you lot to sit down with 12 apples and try and eat 12 apples. After about the third apple, you're like, yeah, I'm good, you know. Man is not eating 12 apples, but man can drink it just like that. And this is the reason why man are overweight. You can sit down and eat a whole portion of chips, yeah? But brother, if I gave you about 8 baked potatoes, yeah, you couldn't eat eight baked potatoes, but you can eat a whole portion of chips with salt and fried in oil. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? About I don't count calories, blood. Fuck, you know. You need to count your steps and count your calories, bruv.
Because to me, that leads to disordered eating habits.
Disordered eating habits, brother. Look at her. Brother, if you look at someone like her, would you not say she has an eating disorder? Look at the size of her. Like, brother, hey, listen. I'm someone, I don't always count calories, but for instance, yeah, like I have done. When I was in the gym and I was at my leanest, yeah, and I was at my most aesthetic, I was counting calories. Do you know what I'm saying? And if I needed to cut weight, yeah, for a fight, I would cut calories because I would count calories because I kind of like to know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily track every single day, but I would like to know roughly how much energy I'm burning, how much energy I'm taking in, even though I understand the equation is not that simple. But I'm just saying to simplify it for everyone, yeah? How could you look at me, yeah, as a lean, athletic person and say that I have disordered eating habits, yeah, but look at her and say that she doesn't? Like, who would you say has the eating disorder? The beast, the wildebeest. Do you know what I'm saying? Imagine looking at fit and healthy people and saying they've got an eating disorder when you look like that. Fuck, you know, bro, these fat things are deluded.
For me
For her,
personally,
okay.
yes. I'm not talking for everybody.
Okay.
I'm not talking for everybody, but for me personally, and I do think for a lot of people, it can lead to disordered eating.
Kind of circling back to the
Crash
topic
it on
about
her.
taking weight loss drugs. Hell no, I would never take no weight loss drug. I worked really hard for my body,
you didn't,
and
bruv.
I'm like a very big believer in that phrase. Like, if you wanted to, you could.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you be so
Brother,
much?
this girl said she worked really hard for her body, bruv. She's a little Asian thing, and she looks little and Asian, bruv. Like, most of them are built like that. She said she worked really hard for it. Like, brother, what did you work hard for, bruv? You're genetically very small, and you're small, like. Like, what did you work hard for? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, bruv, am I high, yeah? Or I'm not seeing no crazy physique, you know. I'm seeing a normal physique. Do you know what I'm saying? I grew up in Hosden. There was bare little Filipino gal. She just looks the same size as them. Just little, like. Like, what do you mean you worked hard for your... What did you work hard for, bro? Your tattoos? Brother, she looks normal, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? And remember, I've worked in a gym, yeah? So I've worked in gyms. I've traveled around and trained in loads of gyms. So I've been in gyms where there's men and women that have been on steroids and stuff like that, bro. Like, I've been in the fitness industry. So you see loads of different physiques. You see aesthetic physiques. You see normal, like, mums with 2 kids physiques. Do you know what I mean? You see, like, students. You see professional, like, workers and so on and so forth. You see loads of different physiques working in gyms and traveling around gyms. She looks normal, bruv. Like, why are they pretending that she looks anything better than normal, bro? Do you know what I mean? If you saw her in a fitness magazine, you'd think they're trolling you, bro. She's not aesthetic. She just looks like any normal thing. Like any normal little Asian thing.
Much happier if you lost the weight and you look back on it and it was like, yeah, like, I did that.
Exactly.
You know, like that was 100% all me. I didn't need no help. I didn't need no cheat codes. Like, this was the work that I put in, and I got the results that I wanted.
Bullshit.
And that was the mindset that I wish that I had before.
Bullshit, blood. Let me tell you, man, something for free, yeah? If there was a fucking magic tablet out there, yeah, that I could take right now, yeah, to get myself back down to like 10% body fat, yeah, at my leanest, yeah, and just with the muscle I have on me, and it would just evaporate the fat, I'll take that shit tomorrow. Like, bro, I know, yeah, everything it takes to get back down to that. I know what it takes, and I could get there. Do you know what I'm saying? And when I do have my fight, I'll probably step into the ring super shredded, like lean like that. But I know the hard work it takes, and I know that I can get there, yeah, if I have a why. I just need a reason. You know them ones. I just need a reason and I can get back there because I have the discipline. But brother, if I could take one tablet and it could take away the 8 weeks of dieting that I need to do or 12 weeks of dieting, I'm taking a fucking tablet, bruv. Like, I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'll be real, yeah. You see all these bodybuilders, yeah, that get on stage at like fucking 8%, 7%, 6% body fat. These men work hard, bro, but they still take drugs. Do you know what I mean? And they get to places, yeah, that they couldn't get without the drugs. But they still work hard, bro. Like, I know that if I could take a tablet to get me down to 10%, I know that I could eat to maintain it and stay there, bro. Like, bro, I'm not in love with the grind. I'm not in love with the grind. I'm in love with the results. Do you know what I'm saying? If man could get to 8% body fat with one tablet and wake up in the morning and all the excess body fat and the excess water I was holding and everything just flushed out my body, bruv, run me the tablet. Do you know what I mean? She's talking about, oh yeah, like I done it all. It's all me. But I don't care whose it is, blood. When I back off my top, is man seeing the packs or not? Do you get me? Man, I don't care about all this other shit, bro. You don't get a badge of honor, bro. Like, listen, I've built so much muscle, yeah, and lost body fat so many times and done all these things. I know I can do it, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not in love with the grind, bro. I don't love the grind. I wish I could eat whatever I wanted and my body stayed the same. But that's not how life works. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She don't even look that good. Do you know what I'm saying? She just looks normal, like. Do you know what I'm saying? If you saw a girl like that on the road, you wouldn't look at her and say, right, she looks like she's in really good shape. I'd just be like, right, she's not fat. That's it. She just is not fat. Like, do you know what I mean? But she don't look great. She don't look good. She just looks, she's just all right. Like, she looks like what a normal Asian woman should look like. And if anything, yeah, for where she's from in the world, she's probably a bit bigger than what they normally are. But she just looks normal, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, that's crazy to me.
Before I took the drugs.
Yeah.
Because like I was super naive. I was like 18 years old
Right.
and I had no knowledge about anything. And I was looking for a quick fix because all these people were telling me, oh, you need to lose weight, you need to do this. And that was in my own household. So it was my family telling me.
You see what I'm saying? Now, family's like, nah, you're fat, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, leave some food for us. I hear it.
This, along with my friends and everything like that.
It's a lifestyle change, ultimately. These are tools that you can utilize, but if you are not
Wait, them eyelashes are fucking hideous, innit? She looked like a fucking peacock, blood.
changing your lifestyle to go with it, then what will have been forced?
Right.
And so I think that's really ultimately what it is. If you're not ready to
100%.
commit to the lifestyle change, using these tools is not going to help you.
Facts.
When people do these
Agreed.
quote unquote shortcuts, a lot of the time, like mentally, they're not there. So they lose the weight and then they're still like
Not fixing the problem.
exactly.
Yeah.
It was-
Precisely. That's why I said, yo, if there was a pill, I'd take that shit tomorrow because I know I've got the discipline and I have the tools here to stay at 10% once I take that. If you don't change your habits and your mentality, then you're just gonna yo-yo for the rest of your life, bruv.
like it was this quick fix, and now that it's, you know, they get off it, like everything mentally like that they were at when they were at a bigger weight is still there because
Like-
they didn't put in that mental work, like doing it on their own.
For example,
we gotta reset. Sorry, Alexa. I'm getting the signal.
Yeah, you'd be like, yo, these gal are talking too much. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, fit women are more attractive than fat women, 100%, bro. Like, it is what it is.
Fit women are more attractive than fat.
That's
women.
why these fat things
Will
try
the
to lose
agreeers
weight.
please step forward?
That's why the fat things try to lose weight. Yeah, look,
I would
only the
definitely
one girl.
agree. Fit women are more attractive than
See, she's the only one that walked forward. And guess what? She's from a culture where more times the gal are slim, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's not no obesity epidemic in that part of the world, bro. They are slim. All the things are slim. And she knows. You know what I'm saying? If they put on a little bit of weight, bruv, mummy's in there saying, yo, like, no one ain't gonna marry your clot. You're looking a bit chunky. These times, she ain't even big like them Western gal there.
like plus size women, only because me having this body, it shows that I can commit to something. Right?
Yes.
And
Yes, my brother. Talk to them.
it shows that I'm hardworking. So I feel like men looking at my body can see, oh, okay, she's dedicated. She put in the work, and that could be an attractive quality.
I'm hard working, you know. He said, yeah, you fat bitches is lazy. You know, see, that's what I'm trying to say. Say it with vim. I said, you fat bitches is lazy. That's why you're fat. Do you know what I'm saying? She's gangster. Bro, you have to read between the lines. She be looking at everyone and saying, you're lazy.
that men see in me. I would definitely go for like a more muscular guy. So that kind of shows that we have something in common, something that we can work on together.
So
See
gym
that?
dates.
Yeah,
Love
gym dates for sure.
that. All right.
See,
Megan.
she's like, yeah, gym dates. You see, man, them get yourself one of them girl there, little gym date, nice and cheap. You know them ones, little guest pass in the gym, little £10 and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Hit the gym, go a little Nando's after and that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a calm date, blood. You know them ones. If you're smart as well, blood, go to a gym that's not your gym, blood. Go to like one of the health clubs and that's got a jacuzzi and that. You know them ones. So I can work out and then say, yo, let's go in the spa and that. Now you get to see her in a bikini and them thing there. You know them way there, bro. See what I'm saying, man? Them. These are the kind of dates you need to go on. You get me? Little gym dates and that. You get her to, bruv, get out the gym clothes after, blood. You see, man, them, I'm putting you on game, fam. Putting you on game. This is what you need to do. Wavy thing.
Can we bring in the disagreeers?
I feel like I'm gonna get flamed alive. now.
Little
It's all
spa,
good.
you
I'm
know.
bisexual, so I
Hey,
love
girl, me
women.
too.
I love
Yes,
women.
yes, all the way.
I said I'm bisexual, bro. Of course, all these fat things are bisexual because men don't want your fat ass. You know, there was there. Men don't want to be seen outside with your fat ass. That's why, blood. There's something it's funny. All these bisexual things are always fat, like. Bro, listen, hey, bro, them get like trisexual, blood. They'll try anything, blood, because they ain't getting no dick. That's the reality.
Bisexual.
I think that all women are beautiful.
She's like,
I've had
oh,
relationships.
bisexual, bruv. Man should turn this off, man. This, I'll be real, yeah. This fucking, bruv. This generation's cooked. You know them ones there, bro. It's fucking hell, bro. Bisexual, you know, brother. You got other things to worry about, mate. You know what I mean? Fuck, you lose some weight.
I'm bisexual, so I
Hey,
love
girl, me
women.
too.
I
Yes,
love women.
yes, all the bisexual.
Bro, look, she's like, yes, all the bisexuals. Bruv, shut up, man. Look at them. Like, you see with this woke nonsense, guys. This is what I keep telling you about this woke bollocks. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yes, guys. Fucking fools, man. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Listen, I swear down, bro. I'm a black Republican. That's what I am, bro. I swear down. I feel like that's what I feel like. In this society right now, yeah, I'm just a black Republican, bro. This is the reality, bro. Society's so fucked, yeah. These men think I'm Elon Musk or something like that, bro. Or Donald Trump, bro. I feel like I'm Donald Trump in society these days, bro. You know, the ones there. And I feel like I'm fairly central, you know, in my beliefs, bro. But, bro, society's so cooked. It's making man look like an extremist, fam. You know, them ones there, like, society's so cooked. Do you know what I mean? This thing's morbidly obese, talking about she's a bisexual, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to buy some fucking salad, bruv.
I think that all women are beautiful. I've had relationship with women that are fit, they are not fit, variety. And I can tell you that personality-wise, the skinniest ones and the most beautiful ones have had a personality that I cannot work with. Me, personally, me. So,
Yeah.
and it,
Yeah, because they got some fucking self-respect and they wouldn't want to be seen with your fat ass. You know that was this. Like, bro, if you're a man in shape, you don't want to be walking around with that beluga whale blood. You know, like that, bro, it's crazy.
comes from a place that the way that I grew up, the way that they grew up, thoughts, minds, you surround yourself with people that you like, that is like you. Your personality has more beauty than the way that you look.
She's chatting shit. She's basically saying, I need to be around someone that's going to enable my bad habits because I'm a fat waster. This is what she's saying. This is it. This is what it should say in the subtitles. It should say, listen, I don't want to be around a fit person because they have standards. They have boundaries. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're not going to agree with my lifestyle. They're going to call me out on my bullshit. When I'm saying I can't do things, when I'm making excuses for why I'm fat, they're not going to enable me. They're going to say, nah, get your fat ass up, man. Put down that cookie. Do you know what I mean? I can't have that. I can't be held accountable for my poor choices. So now I'm going to make sure that I'm not around these people. This is just what it is. And the person you're with is supposed to be a reflection of you. So if you have self-respect here, you can't be with this thing here, bro. Look at her, bruv. Nasty, bruv. It's crazy.
Physical looks will disappear. My grandma, she used to be a very petite, tiny woman, grew up in the Philippines.
This woman said physical looks will disappear. They will disappear under all them layers of fat. Look at her neck, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking hell, blood. I don't even know if that's a shadow or if she's got something around her neck, blood. I don't even know what the fuck that is. You know them way there, bruv. Look where her chin is, yeah? And then look at her neck, bro. She ain't even got a neck, bro. She said, oh, my nan used to be petite and that, bruv. You might have eaten your nan, blood. free or none, bruv.
My grandpa the same way. Now they're a little bigger, they're more comfortable. 50 years later, still in love.
Hell yeah.
My grandpa always makes jokes. Like when I remember growing up, he was like, "This is Burger King and this is McDonald's. I'm the king and I'm loving it." And I'm like,
Yeah, bro. They were making jokes about Burger King and McDonald's, bro. In Philippines, they're not eating that shit. You know them ones, I'll be real. So you say they grew up in the Philippines and then they moved to America, bro, and now you look like that, bruv.
that's my grandpa. He showed me like you can appreciate a woman through all the changes, you know, like
Exactly.
and that's why
Bruv, look at the state of her. She got bare tats, yeah, and a fat face. There's no way, yeah, them Asian people or Philippine people, yeah, they're not rating this. They're not rating this. I'll be real. And you know how I know they're not rating this? Because, brother, I feel like all the ethnics are the same, innit? All of them. If you're not westernized, yeah, it's all the same. Whether you're African, whether you're Caribbean or whatever, yeah, whether you're fucking, you could be Asian or whatever. I know that her Asian relatives in the Philippines are looking at her saying, yo, what go on for your fat cousin? That's what they're saying. They got nicknames for her in the Philippines. Don't get it twisted. You know them ones there. They might call her dumpling or something. You know them ones. But bro, they've got nicknames for her. Like, this shit's only acceptable in America. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's crazy because, bro, if you had a granddad that was living in Jamaica and you was fat like that, do you know what I mean? Man will be asking you what go on for your fat cousin. You know them way there. You'll be on the phone to granddad. You know what I mean? A man will be asking you if you're still fat. Man say, what go on for your fat cousin Talisha? You get me? Man say, what go on for Talisha? Your fat cousin. That's what man's gonna say. That's what man's gonna say, bruv. Like, bruv, them man will call you fat. It's mad. You'll walk into your granddad's house, a man will say, right, you're still fat, you know. It's mad. They don't even greet you by your name, you know. It's a yo. Trust me, you're fat. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. I'll be real. So, like, in her country, yeah, in the Philippines, they're looking at her like she's dying, bro. Like, don't listen to this shit about her granddad talking about Burger King. In the Philippines, they're looking at this thing, yeah, like she's dying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck girl, Talisha. Mad thing, bro. That's what it is, bro. Am I not hearing this? Jade, you know.
like I could be once I get skinny, like my boyfriend can still love me, but maybe he loves me more because how I am personally.
I think people
Nah, bruv, man, I love you, bruv. You're fat, bruv. You know the ones there, bruv. If your boyfriend loves you and you look like that, he don't love himself. I'll be real. It's one of them ones. Like, bro, man, you have to draw the line at something, you know. If I see, listen, I got mad love for everyone that supports my channel, but if I see any of you man rolling around with a thing that looks like that, I'm gonna assume you hate yourself. I'll be honest, because why would you do that to yourself? That's mental, bro. You know them. Look how big her belly is. Man can't even beat that. If you're lying down on top of her, how are you supposed to beat, bro? Like, you're just levitating. You're levitating. You're just on her belly, bruv. Man just on the hill, blood. Man, hey, bruv. Man be doing the soldier boy. Man be Supermaning, bro. Man just lying on her belly. Like, that, bro. Like, man can't even beat. It's crazy. Man can't even, bruv, you can't even missionary them things there because you can't lie down. It's Nah, man, say you can't lie down, bro. Hey, yo. Hey, brother. Man, say you can't lie down. Extra calorie. You get me? Man, have to do the whole thing standing up. Yo, Dread, this a madness, you know.
like to be like, oh, it's always going to be the fit woman is more attractive than the plus size women. I just don't think that's true. Like, there's a lot of beautiful fit women. There's also a lot of not very beautiful ones.
Yeah, you're clapped. You know the ones. Look at that nose, fam. You know them ones there. I hear it though. You know the one. Like, she's slimmer than the other ones, but she's looking like the Joker, fam. You know the ones. She's clapped, so I hear it. But again, we're talking about generalizations. This is what I'm saying. Women always like to be women always think they're the exception to the rule. You're not the exception. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're clapped, yeah, but do you know what I mean? Because look at the thing next to her. This fat thing here next to her has probably got a better face than her. But you're both clapped. I'll just ask, it's a no for both of you. This is the rate. You're both fat and you're both ugly, innit? The other one's less ugly than you, but she's fat, bruv. So You're both zeros. This is just what it is, bro. So when Bree is talking about, oh, but sometimes you can be nicer and that, bruv, that's not what we're here to talk about, love.
Right.
You know what I mean? To assume that size will always equal more attractive, I just think is like silly. It's a case by case basis.
Because I'm more on the healthy side.
Well, you can be thin and
I said it's a case by case. No, it's not, bruv. In general, fit things are nicer than fat things. And then there might be certain gal, like, you know the amount of gal you see and you're like, oh, she's mad pretty, yeah. Shame she's fat though. You know them ones there. That's it. Bear these things mash up their potential. They got the potential to be a baddie, yeah, but they're fat. There's bear them things.
healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
But the biggest issue I have with what you said, I disagree with you. I think as a fit girl as well, fit girlies, but I still disagree with you because there's beautiful women who are in bigger bodies. Like I feel like it's an arrogance almost to be like, oh, because I'm fit, I'm more attractive. Like that's
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
It's a
and
fact.
the biggest issue I have was what you said.
It's not arrogance. It's a fact. You know them way there. If you're a man, yeah, and you're walking around and you've got big arms, yeah, a chiseled abs, yeah, a wide back and a big chest, yeah, it's not arrogance to say, right, I'm more attractive than that little skinny brother, like, because you are, like, because at the end of the day, society chooses what's attractive and what's not attractive. You don't. Your feelings don't choose that. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why, yeah, women talk about dad bods and that, but as soon as they hire a stripper, yeah, for a hen, yeah, it's always the most bolo brother that's ripped to shreds, bruv, with an 8-pack. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't get men with dad bods to strip for gal, yeah, the night before they getting married, because ain't no one trying to see that shit. You get me? So it's the facts, and the facts don't care about your feelings, bro. If a man's fit, they are more attractive than men that are not fit. Period. From a physical standpoint, it's not an opinion. It's a fact, and facts don't care about your feelings, bro. Fit gal that are on the slimmer side, yeah, where you can see their body, are better looking than the fat things. Period. Like, it is what it is. You can try and find the exception to the rule. We ain't got no time for that.
About men being attracted to you more just because you're fit. I think that's basing your worth on a man, and I'm married.
Look at that. That's basing your but I'm married. Yeah, you're married, yeah, but you got short hair, blood, and you're a feminist, and you're not even that fit, bro. You're overweight as well. You know them one. This is it. Like, and I'm married, yeah, and your man's probably some docile brother, bro. As soon as you see these things with these short trims, yeah, that be on this feminist thing, bro, you have to leave them alone, bro. You know them ones there. It's crazy. You have to leave these things alone. I'm married. So what if you're married? You're still a masculine gal. You know them ones.
As a married woman saying that, I just don't understand what that has to do with the principle of just physical attractiveness. That has nothing to do with if someone.
Oh, and she got a nose pierced as well with a ring in her nose, like a clown, like a cow as well, like cattle and that, bro. She's cooked.
Deems you as attractive. It's like,
bro, the Asian thing's by far the most attractive one. Energy wise, everything. You know the one. She's the least fattest one. She got calm energy. You get me? And she's easily the nicest one there, bro. The little feminine thing, bro. Calm. That's it. You know them ones. All the rest of these things are cooked, blood. These fucking, what are these called? These liberals, blood. All these gal are horrible, blood.
Just solely based on the physical.
Yeah.
So I 100% disagree with you.
I was debating actually stepping forward because of just what society has taught me.
Society's right. You're wrong, blood.
My whole life is like, then it's more beautiful, then it's more beautiful, then it's more beautiful.
It is.
And I've really had to work on unlearning that, like for so many years. When I was like, 19, 20, I was like, oh, the reason I'm not in a relationship is because I'm fat.
It is. It is though. Because, bro, listen, all the good men don't want fat things. This is the reality, man. Them. Like, bro, listen, man. Them. I'll be real, yeah. Like I said, your woman is a reflection of you. I've never seen a man that's doing really, really well in life, yeah, and chooses a fat thing. The only time men are with fat things, yeah, is because they was with them when they weren't fat, and then they had kids and they put on weight and they couldn't lose the weight. That's one thing. Or two, there was a time in life that she was doing better than you, and then you had a glow up, yeah, and she's still here, blood. You know them ones, and that can be a physical glow up or a financial glow up, where at one point maybe she was the breadwinner but it's cool she's fat because you're a loser. And now you're not a loser no more. You still got the fat thing. You know what I'm saying? But man, them don't go out of their way to look for fat things once they've already been successful. It never happens. It never happens. That's why even these billionaires, yeah, when they divorce their wives, yeah, the next thing they go get is a young thing that's fitter than their wife. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't go and get an old thing that's older than their wife or deader than their wife. They don't do that. They usually find something about 15 years younger than the wife in better shape. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, them like things that look after themselves, bro. Man, them don't go hunting fatties, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't.
Like, I need to lose weight and then I'll become in a relationship. Then someone will love me. And I thought that for so many years. And like myself.
Where's your man? Where's your man? Like, you said all this to say what? Where's your man though?
Confidence was like down here. And I really had to work on unlearning that. And I'm still trying to unlearn that.
Okay, so you still ain't got a man. Because that man are what these fat things, bruv.
But like, I have learned over the years that people are attracted to different things. So if you ask one person, they're going to tell you, oh, this is what I'm attracted to.
They're not, guys. They're not. It's the biggest lie ever, guys. Listen, when they did, yeah, listen, they've done loads of different studies, yeah, where they've showed loads of different men from loads of different backgrounds, yeah, the same gal, and they find that men are we're physically attracted to women but between a certain age with a certain physique, bro. All men. You know them ones, all men. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't lie. A lot of black man, yeah, them man get gaslit, yeah, into liking fat things, bro, just because they grow up seeing fat things everywhere, blood. Do you know what I mean? Their mum's fat, their auntie's fat, their cousins are fat. Do you know what I mean? And this is people from my culture, bro. You know them ones. Them man grow up seeing fucking bruv, mampy, you know, everywhere, dog. Everywhere, fat auntie. You know them ones. You see them man, big mama and that in America with your fat granny and that looks like she's gonna have a heart attack when she gets up to go to the kitchen, bro. Like, bro, man are so used to seeing these fat things, yeah, that they've been socialized, yeah, to accept these fat gal. Do you know what I'm saying? But the reality is, yeah, brother, man don't really like them gal. They just think they do. They just think they do. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, when you see, yeah, a bad thing in a bikini with a flat belly and a batty and that, the shit hits different. You know them ones. When man see a flat belly, the shit hits different. Man them think they like big things, yeah, until they see a thing that's got curves, yeah, and it's still slim, bro, and it hits different. I'll be real. This is the reality. It's just that man them think that they like certain things, so they've been conditioned to like them. But them man don't like these fat things, bro, because most of these fat things don't look good naked, bro. They look better in clothes than out of clothes. The things that look better out of clothes are the slimmer things, because when they take off their clothes, shit ain't moving and falling all over the place. It's still intact. A lot of these things that look good in gym leggings, they take everything off. The belly drops, the batty drops, everything drops because the clothes is holding it in. Do you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is what it is, bro. Man are getting twanged. Most men like women, yeah, around a certain size. More times, yeah, between a size 8 and a 10 is the sweet spot. You know them ones there. Like, anything above a size 12, yeah, in the UK for me is too big, blood. Like, walking around all the time like that size. That's mad, bro. Like, if a thing's a size 14, you're not curvy, blood. You're big, fam. Like, 14 is big, blood. Do you get it? I don't know American sizes. Do you know what I'm saying? But anything above a 12 is fat, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is. Like, stop it. You get me? And this is what it is. Girl will be like, oh, I'm curvy. Wait, I'm a size 16. 16 to rotted. What are you talking about? 16. Rotted. This is what I'm saying, man. These things be lying, bruv. Things be lying. Do you know what I'm saying? And depending on how short the thing is, Man seen things that are short, but they're size 6, but they're not skinny because they're petite. So you can be a curvy size 6 if you're little, look a 5'1", 5'2" thing. You get me? And still have curves on that. If you're 5'1" and you're size 12, you're a barrel. You're a fucking barrel. You get me? So it depends on the height as well. But bear these guys be selling dreams out here.
And if you ask someone else, they might have a completely different answer. So I think attractiveness is subjective. I think when it comes to society 100% says skinnier is better.
I mean, I hear a lot of what you're saying, but I'm curious. Anybody want to share, like, what is the type of body that you're attracted to?
To men, on men, other. Or
Well,
the
I don't know.
opposite.
There's people who are attracted to men.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I like girls. Bisexual. Look at the way they're celebrating this, bro. Society's ill, you know. It's ill, fam. Do you know what I mean? Look at the way, like, they're so proud to just be on their own bullshit, fam. You know them ones there, but then they hate everyone else. This is the wickedest thing. Like, they try so hard to be different from everyone else, yeah. But then they want everyone to accept them. Nah, bruv, do your thing, innit? And just stay where you are, blood. Why are you craving acceptance from other people? Why do you care? You know them ones that do what you want, bro. Man don't need to care, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you think society's all wrong and it's all right to be fat, blood. Be fat and happy on your own. You know what I mean? If you want to be fat and fucking bisexual and fucking animals and do it, bruv, do that all on your own, bruv. No one cares, bruv. Like, no one cares. If that's what makes you happy, be happy. But these lot just want attention all the time, bro. It's like, you're fat. You're out of shape. You look shit, blood. Like, you expect me to tell you don't look shit? You look horrible. You look like you're going to die tomorrow, blood. That's the honest truth. You look like you might wake up in the morning, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you're going to brush your teeth, blood, you're going to have a heart attack, bro. That's what you look like. Like, bro, you want me to sit here and tell you otherwise? Not going to do it.
So whether it's men or women, what kind of bodies are you attracted to?
Because I've been smaller and bigger. I am tall. I already am eliminating a majority of people because I'm one taller man than me. But you know what? Somebody on your show, Zach Miko.
Was that the tall guy?
It was the model.
Oh, yeah.
Big guy.
The plus size model. He was
Yes.
cute.
So
Unfortunately married.
So it's like
He's married.
I
Sorry,
have
Zach.
dated some fantastically gorgeous men, but when I feel most comfortable and myself and I can feel just kind of let it all out is a guy that's has some cushion.
You see that? These girls feel more comfortable being with men, yeah, that are fat because it makes them feel less conscious, less self-conscious. This is what I'm trying to say. This is where this dad bod came from, because all these fat bitches have let themselves go. So now they want fat men to make them feel better about themselves. Because if they was there with a man, yeah, that's in shape, yeah, that man's going to have certain lifestyle habits, eating habits that they're not going to allow these women to be shit. Do you understand? This is the point. These women want to be shit, blood. They don't want anyone that's going to make them feel bad about being shit, blood. So they need someone that's going to enable their mediocrity. This is what it is. Because even what they call a dad bod, yeah, is a brother that used to be in shape and he got fat. You know the ones there. Used to be in shape but got fat. That's what they're calling dad bods. But still, them man with dad bods are still in better shape than them.
Gym people for gym people. And, and that kind of seems like
Usually how it
unattainable,
plays out.
not my vibe.
No, I appreciate the specificity.
I
Anyone
mean-
else want to-
So I do have a type, but also like I've never dated before. So
Of course, you've never dated before. You see what I'm saying? It's funny how these fat things have either never dated or they're gay, blood, because men don't want them. So they end up just being around girls, blood, and they end up kissing their brethren's, blood, because they get no action. Look at the state of ya. Yeah, I've never dated before. Bruv, listen. A solo dolo, yeah, in the coffee shop, blood, with a cupcake or two.
I'd say like my type goes from I like my type goes from like Prince Eric to Fluffy. Like the guy yes, the comedian Fluffy.
Who the fuck's Prince Eric, blood? Man, I don't know who Prince Eric is, blood, unless that's the name of, I don't know, a cake.
I just feel like I could like hug him. Like he would give the best hugs and be like the best person.
It's a very
Like-
wide range.
Yeah, a very wide range
A
of
lot of them fit into
a lot
that
of
range.
Even the brother that does this show, blood, you know them ones, you could tell that man's one of them liberals, them nerdy liberals and that. Like, man's just, you get me? Them man there, he don't stand on business, bro. He just lets these women just fucking take over the show, blood. You know them ones, and just be chatting shit. Fucking Prince Eric, who the rascal is that?
confidence to that. But like, I don't discriminate against like body type or anything like that.
It's funny because for me as a bisexual woman, like my
Oh, you're bisexual. We didn't know. Like, you see what I'm saying, bro? It's like you're doing too much. I'm just gonna go around and start telling people, you know what, me as a meat eater, you know them ones every day. I eat meat, no diddy. You know them ones there, man. Like, no diddy, no diddy. I'm a carnivore, no diddy, blood. You know them ones everywhere. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, guys. Like, oh, what you having for dinner? Meat, no diddy, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, like, what are we doing? Bro, she's like, me as a bisexual. I'll be like, me as a black man that eats meat, no diddy. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hell, bro.
what I like in women versus what I like in men is like very different. So men, I'm very much like you. Like dad bods are kind of like what I'm the most attracted to. I don't want someone like super, super big, but I also don't like super skinny or like super, super buff. Like you have a little muscle, that's fine, but like the really buff guys, like not my thing. But for women,
You like
I
small
like
women.
way more different kinds of women, like thin, big, like I don't know. I'm just
Bruv, you'll take anything, blood. You'll just take anything, bro. That's all I take from this. You know when things are like, oh yeah, I'm bisexual, yeah. And yeah, I like all kinds of women, all kinds of men. Bruv, you just like whatever likes you, blood, because you're clapped. You know them ones there. Like, this is the reality. A thing that looks like this ain't gonna have better options, bruv. Like, look at you, bro. You're dead food, bro.
just way more attracted, I think, when it comes to different kinds of women. Like when I'm swiping on dating apps, like I'll maybe swipe on like 1 in every 20 men, and like women, it's like 1 in 5. Women, I just think overall are much more beautiful than men.
Women are supposed to be more beautiful than men. You know them ones. Women wear more makeup than men. Women tend to take care of themselves way more than men. But you know why? Because how they look here defines them in life. Men, it's not that. As a man, I can be short, fat, and ugly and still have bad bitches because I got money. You know them ones. Women know, yeah, that their main currency is their looks. So they have to spend more time on their looks. That's why we spend more time on making money. Like, it's not really rocket science, is it? Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that she's saying women are more pretty than men, they're supposed to be more pretty. They're also broker than us. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. And these gal, yeah, these will be the fat bitches that don't want to go 50-50, yeah. But what happens when you got your gal, blood? You're going 50-50. You don't want to go 50-50 with man. Do you get me? But when you're rug munching, blood, you're going 50-50, blood. Or maybe you're paying for her, blood.
Men, like even
And we have better profiles. Let's get this.
yes, that too.
All right, let's reset. It's okay for models to set a high standard for body image. Will the agreeers please step forward?
I did some modeling as a kid and as a teenager, and even
What the fuck were you modeling, bruv? Man said she did some modeling, you know. Bumble clot. Look at her neck. Rotted turkey neck. Turkey. You get me?
now as an adult, I did pinup. There's definitely like a high expectation and standard, especially like in runway modeling and things like that, because they push out these clothing and they only do it in certain sizes. There's standards that different companies have that they want to push out certain things. So like for pinups, they want you to look a certain way. They want you to do your makeup a certain way.
Brother, get to the point. These girls love chat shit, you know. Bare waffle, you know.
They want you to dress a certain way for that style. And same thing for like Victoria's Secret. They want to promote lingerie, and there's a standard for each company, and they have to live up to that standard based on what they're trying to promote.
And personally for me, I always looked up to thin people. I always found them very beautiful. I was like, I want to be able to look like a Victoria's Secret model one.
Bomber Clark, Victoria's Secret model. But bruv, you're short anyway. You're never gonna look like that. And then you put the tattoos. This is how I know she don't love herself, blood. She's so clapped, yeah, and then she's put all them dumb tattoos on herself as well. Like, you see when things do that, they're like, you know what, I'm dead anyway. I might as well make myself even more ugly, blood. It's like, why would you do that? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, we shouldn't be praising people that look like this, bro. Like, this is actually crazy, fam.
It's okay to have a higher standard of beauty because it makes you want, like, oh, I want to work harder on myself to achieve that type of body goal.
Yeah,
I might not look exactly
100%.
like them, like with the hips and everything, but I want to be able to look a healthy version of myself that looks something like that.
I think it's okay for models to have a higher standard of beauty because we are attracted to attractive things.
Yes.
A model is selling something. They're being hired to sell something, and they're going to make it, hey, look at this. look at the dress I'm wearing. And you as a consumer, you don't want to look at somebody that is going to go, ugh, I don't even want to look at that person. What were they selling? I don't know.
Let's bring in our disagreeers.
Right.
More disagreeers than I expected.
I completely disagree. I think we all forgot what modeling industry has done for women in our society. I think we kind of went blank for a second. I'm a journalism major. I have my degree in journalism, and growing up with certain magazines, and those women, just because they were thin does not mean they were healthy. Have y'all ever seen America's Next Top Model?
Yes.
There's a lot of detrimental things that were happening within that society.
Oh, shut your mouth, blood. You know the one, brother. I knew this black thing with short hair was gonna be an idiot, bro. I just knew she was gonna be an idiot. You know the ones there, like, you know, this is when these fat people are like, yeah, but skinny people aren't healthy either, bruv. Shut your fat ass up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like what are you talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're both ill, yeah, but I'd rather be skinny than fat, blood. You know the ones. So, like, bro, if we're both gonna be sick, I'd rather be skinny sick than fat sick, blood. You know the ones there. Like, that's the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen no skinny person lose a foot, blood. Do you know what I mean? Because they were too skinny, blood. That's all I'm saying. So, man, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I mean? Just eat some more food, blood. You'll be all right. It's easier to put on weight than to lose weight, blood. So I'd rather be skinny, blood. What a man said, yo, Rants, you're mad underweight, you know. You have to put on weight. You can just eat whatever you want. Say less, brother. You know them weight there, man. I order Chinese right now. Do you get it? Like, I'd rather be in that situation. You know what I mean?
In that community. And I agree with you. Yes, we all want to look at something aesthetically pleasing, but that varies. Also, the modeling industry is known for not being diverse.
Right.
Hello. So I don't know. We just like blacked out for a second.
It's very diverse now.
Now.
It was not when I started.
Yeah, but
was
it's
not.
not that diverse now either.
Exactly.
It's evolving, but I wouldn't go as far as saying it's that diverse. But
That's what I'm saying. And now she's like, oh, no, there's not enough black people. So now, bruv, listen. Oh, so you're black now, yeah? You see, this is what these things do. She's black now, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to talk about models and that. All of a sudden, it's not diverse enough, yeah, just because you're too fat. So now it's because there's not enough black people. But the reality is, you're just fat, bruv. You see what I'm saying? She's meant to be in the fit thing, you know. She's the fit one, but she's overweight herself. You know them ones there. This is the crazy thing. This is the crazy thing about it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not diverse and all that, bro. Like, bun these fucking liberals, man. Bun them. Fire bun them blood clot, bro. And that's why, literally in society today, bro, it's like man's fucking, it's like I'm Donald Trump, bro, in society today. Because everything's so fucking liberal, blood. It's so left, bro. Do you know what I mean? What's this woman talking about? There's not enough diversity in that, bro. It's like, listen, at the end of the day, yeah, it's just like man saying, I don't like bodybuilding and stuff like that. Bro, bodybuilding shows, yeah, the extremes of what a man or a woman can get to, yeah, if they dedicate themselves to do something like that. No one said that everyone's supposed to look like fucking Phil Heath or Ronnie Coleman. We understand that everyone shouldn't look like that, and that's not what the normal form looks like. But if someone's willing to put their body through all of that and do all of them things, good on you, mate. Do you know what I mean? Well done. It takes a lot of discipline. Do you know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of hard work and all these things. If you inject yourself with bad things and you end up dying at 40 years old, it's a decision that you made. But no one's ever said that we all have to look like that. We understood that that was not the case. So stop chatting shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? Saying, oh, models set too higher standards. That's like me saying, oh, Mr. Olympia sets too higher standards. Not every man can be hench and that. Bro, like, that's not the purpose of it. That's not the purpose of it. Do you know what I'm saying? The same way, yeah, a woman or a man modeling some clothes, you're going to put a man with a good physique in there. Why? Because it makes the clothes look better. The same way, when you see a McDonald's advert, yeah, the Big Mac don't look like the Big Mac that turns up in the fucking box when you order the Big Mac. Do you know what I mean? Because if they showed you the actual Big Mac, yeah, you wouldn't fucking buy it, bruv. You know them ones where you open you think your Big Mac's gonna be that big because in the advert it's this big, and then you open a Big Mac and it's like this, and you're like, yo, this look like a double cheeseburger, bruv. Like, where's the rest of the burger, fam? Like, it's called advertising. Them man twang you. And that's why they get the models with the nice bodies to put on the dress. You think, oh, I'm going to look so nice in the dress. And then you realize you're fat, blood. You're not going to look like that. It's called advertising, bro. Why are we crying?
I think that it can be very detrimental as a young woman. I think the body positivity movement kind of was created in juxtaposition because of the modeling industry of the 90s and early 2000s, how toxic that was.
I do think we have come a long way.
Look at this Asian girl. She's like, fuck you, Westerners. I don't know what you're talking about. You're all fat, mate. You know what I mean? Hey, I rate her, you know. Look at her. Now, Zayn, man, them. I swear, Dan. Trust me. Before you fuck around and end up with some idiot thing, yeah, from where you're from, you know them ones. If in doubt, man, you go get yourself an Asian thing, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? They're nice and polite, cookie food and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at her. She's like, fuck you, fat motherfuckers. What are you talking about? You know what it was there, man? I said, fuck you, like you fatties. Look at her. She's not having it. That all of them, they're talking their shit. She's like,
Way, but we still have like much further to go. The average size of the woman in the United States is a size 16. So
yeah, because you're all fat, bruv. This is what I'm saying. This is the fattest and sickest the human race has ever been. This is what I'm trying to tell you, lot. So everything they're doing, do the opposite, guys. Do you know what I mean? They were telling you, oh, red meat's bad for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all of this, eat more carbs. Do you know what I'm saying? 60% carbs, recommended daily allowance and all that. Don't you think it's funny, yeah, that there's a recommended fat allowance and a recommended protein allowance, but there's not a carb allowance? Why do you think there's no recommended carb allowance? Because they're trying to sell you carbs. Isn't it funny that they say to you, oh, yeah, you don't need more than 1 gram per pound of body weight, or you don't need any more than that. They say, 25% of your calories should come from fat or something like that. But they never say, don't eat more than a certain amount of carbs. They never say that. You know why? Because they're trying to sell you sugar. And everything they sell you's got sugar in it. That's why they're not giving you an allowance, bro. And when you realize, yeah, that sugar and carbs is the only non-essential macronutrient, because your body needs protein and needs fat, but it doesn't need carbs because it can make its own. Then you realize that they're poisoning you, bro. And they're trying to make you fat and they're trying to kill you, bruv. They're trying to make you fat so then they can put you on the fucking monthly subscription of Ozempic, bro. And then you got a subscription of Ozempic, yeah, like it's fucking like man's editing software. You know them way there, blood. Adobe Premiere and that. Man's on the Ozempic Premiere, blood. Every month. £50 a month. Them man are making you sick so they can sell you the medicine, bro. That's why when Faz is like, oh, Rants, you don't do this, you don't do that. What are you doing? Yeah, that's right, blood. Because I have steak with my steak, bruv. Or I might have steak and ribs. Or I might have lamb shoulder and a steak. Yesterday, I made 4 quarter pounders and dashed it on the grill, blood, with my own mincemeat, blood, and seasoned it up. And I made my own flipping quarter pounders, mate. You know what I mean? Because I'm not eating that shit that them man are telling man to eat, fam. So I don't need to count my calories, dog.
So why are we not seeing that reflected more on runways and modeling and stuff? You know, I also have issues with it when it comes to a lot of plus size modeling too, because a lot of plus size models, they have the curves, but they have no belly. And that's so unrealistic for most.
Yeah, they call it a runway, but your fat ass can't run, blood. You know the ones. If you can't run, you shouldn't be on a runway, you fat bitch. You know the one.
Most plus size women, where it's like, most plus size women, if you are a size 20 like I am, you're gonna have a stomach. And
most of those photos have been photoshopped.
Yeah.
No, they just get women that have better genetics. I know certain things that put on weight, and when they put on weight, they put it on in their thighs and their bum and not their belly. They just got good genetics, bro. That's all it is. Again, they're the 1%ers. So if I'm gonna see a fat thing, I'd rather see a 1% fat thing, yeah, than a thing that looks like Slimer from the Ghostbusters, blood. Because that's what all these fat things look like, bruv. With their belly just dropping, blood. You know them way there, bro. She lifts up her dress, blood. Her belly's right there, you know. Right there by her kneecaps and that.
Or they even put padding on smaller models to make them look bigger.
The standards keep changing. How many models do they need to show all the different body types that for this to sell one dress?
Sounds like there's a tension between the market. If the data says more people click on this body, even if it's unrealistic, put that body in the ad.
Yes.
But what you're saying is that's unfair representation of the true customer.
Yeah, exactly. Because then I'll like buy something that I saw on a plus size model who has a flat stomach, and then I put it on, and I'm like, oh, I hate this because it's clinging to like.
See what I said? Do you see what I said? It's called advertising. When I bought the Big Mac, it didn't look like the one in the advert. So now it's McDonald's fault. That's what it is. She's a model. So she's gonna be the best of the fats, the fat people. They're not gonna pick normal fat people like you. They're gonna pick the Lionel Messis of fat people. That's who they're gonna pick to be the models. Models are still 1% people. Models shouldn't be people that look like everyone else, because then why should you be the model? Why are you special? Models are supposed to be special in some way, shape, or form. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here, bro? So now you're saying that everyone has to be the same, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, brother, this is crazy, bro. Bruv, if it was up to these people, yeah, there would be no rich, there would be no poor, there would be no nothing. Everyone would be on a living allowance, yeah. Everyone will make the same money, no matter how hard they worked. Do you know what I'm saying? And everyone would just live in that bullshit society where it's not a meritocracy, bro. This is what these fucking liberals are on. That's what they're on, you know. I swear down. Them man there are fucking crackhead socialists, bro. That's what they are, bro. I ain't got no time for that shit. You know them ones. I want what I'm owed, blood. That's it. I'll work hard to make sure my body looks a certain way. And then I work hard and I want my money, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to share it with none of you. You know them ones. Get your own, mate. You know them ones there. That's what I am on, bro. Do you know what I mean? If I'm evil, I'm evil. So what? I want get your own, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, bro, if I was in the medieval times, yeah, I told you I run through a man's village. I'm chopping off bare people's head tops. I'm taking man's gal. I'm doing everything, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on, bro. Bro, it's the Marxism, blood. It's a disease. Brother, oh, bruv, listen. I'm running through the town. I'm having the best cattle, yeah? You're going to see me eating steak every day. What? A man said what? Man running his village, cut off his head top. I'm taking his wife. Bro, this is how we were designed as human beings, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll share if I want to, but you can't force me to share, blood. No, I'll cut off a man's head, bro. Head top gone. What's man talking about? This is a mental, bro.
All the wrong parts. I just want to see something that looks, it doesn't have to look exactly like me. I think
Bruv, no one looks like you. Do you know what I mean? The mad thing is, yeah, these gal, yeah, they want to be special. They want special treatment, but then they're admitting that they're not special because they're like, I want someone that looks like me. Bro, everyone's an individual. Everyone's a one of one, bro. Your DNA don't match anyone else's. So there's never going to be anyone that looks like you. There's never going to be no one that looks like you. You need to understand in life, you get in where you fit in. Like even with fighting, yeah, for me, yeah, there might be fighters styles that I like, yeah, but when I look at my dimensions and my body type and all these things, it does not make sense for me, yeah, to want to fight like a short fighter with short arms because I have long arms and I've got a short torso and I got long legs. So I would never look at Mike Tyson and say, yo, I want to fight like that, because we have very different body types, bro. Like, fuck what you want, bro. It don't make no sense. Like, I want someone that looks like me to wear the clothes. Bro, listen, everyone's physically different, bro. Some things look better on certain people. Some things look worse on certain people. That's it. Dress for the body that you have, not the body you want, blood. Man tell girls all the time. Some gal have really short torsos, long legs. Do you know what I'm saying? And because of that, they can't wear the same kind of clothes, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is just how it goes. Everyone's different. So, bruv, why should we have to cater to your fucking baboon self, blood?
For a long time, people thought that diversity in sizes wasn't marketable. Like, I can't make money from showing all this diversity of sizes, but I think that there are new brands coming, like Savage X Fenty with Rihanna. She has proven that you can have diverse bodies and you can still market and sell. And let's be real, most consumers are not the models. They look different.
Brother, yeah, that's because Rihanna is selling to black people as well, bruv. And in our culture, yeah, we're glorifying these fat bitches, bro. One thing about white girls, yeah, they understand that being fat ain't gonna get them no white man, because white man don't like these fat things. You know them ones. That's why when you go into the gym, you see bare black man lifting weights, and then you see skinny white things that think they're too fat. Those are the two types of people you see in gyms. You know what I'm saying? You see either wedge black man or black man that want to get wedge, And then you see skinny white bitches, blood, that be doing 5 classes a day, blood, trying to lose the ass that they don't have, blood, because they understand white man don't want their fat ass, bruv, if they're fat, bruv. This is what they get. Do you know what I'm saying? So cool, Rihanna's gonna market to all these fat black feminists, yeah. But the reality is, yeah, who cares, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Man, we don't want these things, bro. Not really, man. You know them what? Not really, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Man, just have it because that's what we have, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like man grow up eating the fucking corned beef and the bully beef and that, yeah. We don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? We don't know no better. Do you know what I'm saying? So man will eat the corned beef, yeah. Cool. Do you know what I'm saying? But now no one can't offer me corned beef, yeah, when man can have a fucking ribeye steak, bro. Why do I want to eat the corned beef when I got steak? But when I was young, I didn't know no better. But corned beef would never taste better than a ribeye steak. Never. There's no way you could season it for it to taste better than a ribeye because it's the quality of the beef is different. You get me? So these things are dead food. You get me? You're dead food, blood. It don't matter how you dress it up. You're cooked, bruv.
Women should be fit enough to protect themselves. Will the agreeers step forward?
Ooh,
This is
protect
something that
themselves.
I always
Protect themselves. So now all the fat things are like, yeah, we can protect ourselves. Let me tell you something for free, innit? None of you can't protect yourself from no man that's on smoke. None of you, whether you're fat or skinny or nothing, that wasn't your job. That's why you need to get yourself a man that can protect you because you ain't on nothing. You know them ones there, like this is protect yourself from what? Protect yourself from diabetes. You know them way there, bruv. Like, if you was thinking about protecting yourselves, would you think that you'll be more likely to protect yourself if you're a fat lump like that or if you're fit and you're agile? Do you know what I'm saying? Because that fat thing, yeah, if I just pushed her on her back, she wouldn't be able to get back up.
say, listen, no shame to people that are thinner, but I just think you're so vulnerable when you're thin. Like if you're
You're so vulnerable when you're thin, you know, and you're not vulnerable when you're a fat fucking lump like this thing here, bro. Brother, if I snatch that woman's purse, bro, where's she going? she'll try and run me down, trip over, bust herself up, and she won't be able to get herself up because she'll be lying on her belly and her arms can't touch the floor. You know, like that. What are you talking about? Vulnerable when you're skinny, blood. The skinny bitches can run.
And you're frail and you're not strong enough to fight back, I don't think that's safe for you. I'm a proponent of like building muscle. That way you're sturdy. That way if someone tries to come up on me, they're going.
You ain't doing shit. You know what? See, this is why I love feminism, yeah, because bro, I will get a man that's never trained in their life and he'll knock all these things out. I want to be sturdy and that, bro. You're not sturdy. You're not on nothing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? This is how I know things don't live in the real world. Like, if I got a man that we would consider a weak man and he sparked these gal, all of them would be laid out. A weak brother. A brother that man would, like, bro, like, I'm going MMA, in an hour. Bro, if I get the weakest brother in my class, the weakest brother, like the nerdiest bray, to give these gal a box, they're all going to sleep. All of them. You know them ones. Man can raggle, go get a 12-year-old youth, to mash these things up. And they're talking about and muscular and sturdy. Brother, literally, man, I got man that are not even teenagers. Man's balls ain't dropped and they're laying you out, you know.
To feel something.
Right. I think we shouldn't have to.
Yes.
Like it sucks that we're in a society that we do, but we have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to, bruv. I'll be real. Society has sheltered women so much that they're even talking about looking after themselves because they know that they'll never have to do it because there's police. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that they're talking wicked like this, you could tell. Man, them, you know, when you're around a man that you know has never really been in a fight, because they start saying things that in real life don't happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, if there's a 12-year-old that wants your bag, they're taking it, you know. A 12-year-old, and you're a grown woman. There is a 12-year-old. That is, 12-year-old is year 7 or year 8 in secondary school. A year 8 man is taking your fucking phone and your purse and you're doing nothing, bro. So why are you talking wicked for? Do you know what I mean? The reason why you could talk wicked like this is because man them have civilized society so much that you are way safer than you've ever been, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You're way safer than you've ever been. That's why you can talk wicked like this, bro. You can't even see your own fucking toes, blood.
Say that
You're
again.
you're prone to danger at any moment.
No, you're
some
not.
punches, know some locks. I don't know. But yeah,
No, some punches, no, some looks, bruv. Look at her nails. Who's she punching, bro? Like, look at this foolishness that we're seeing, right? Who you punching with those nails? No, some locks, you know, bro. You can't even lift your arms above your head, you know. She's probably like this. You know what I'm saying, bro?
definitely stay prepared.
Yeah, as someone who trains kickboxing, boxing,
Well, she trains. Look at her legs on that. You know she be on stuff.
and Muay Thai, at our facility, like we do offer like women's self-defense classes and like
See, I've seen the Asian thing. You know what I'm right there. See what I say? She's smoky, you could tell. When I see the legs and the tattoos and that, you knew she was smoky. She's the only one that's on stuff. Do you know what I mean? And when she says defend herself, she's actually fit. And even her as well, little 12-year-old will slap her head off as well. But yeah, at least she's about it a little bit.
no matter like what body size you are, I highly recommend every single woman to take at least one class just so you know the basics and just like for your own protection.
It ain't gonna save you, blood. The basics won't save you, blood. I'll be real. There's bare man that go boxing, yeah, for ages and they still can't fight, blood. It's not gonna save you.
I got attacked by a dog once when I was on a walk. Alec came out of this house and it came after me, and I was with a group of friends. Of course, it comes after the big one. Don't get me wrong, but it was scary.
See, the dog saw you and thought you were food. But see, that's what I'm saying. The dog saw this fat thing, yeah, and had flashbacks to when it was a wild dog in the jungle, yeah, and saw a fucking buffalo and said, "Yo, buffalo," you know them, and started running her down. The dog's thinking, right, we don't get food like this out here. You know, like that. This is what it is. The dog, bro. The dog, bro, thought he hit the jackpot, you know. Saw her fat ass and thought, yo, that's a buffalo, cuz. Like, this could feed all the man them, you know.
I couldn't run away from that problem, but my friends were able to. And that came to my mind, like, oh my gosh, I'm not good at cardio. I know what I need to prove more on. You need to be able to carry yourself, pull yourself up, or, like, you know, run.
You're fast, for your kids, you know, an emergency, your kid is swallowing something and it got stuck, or, you know, everything around you needs your full potential energy. So yeah, definitely everybody work on their own pace and just make sure that you work on things that are going to help you and stay safe because it's dangerous.
Not to be an easy target.
Aside from dogs, which has anyone ever been in a situation where they've had to defend?
Oh, shut up, man. This bread is zesty, man. Like, next thing, though, man's going to say, have any of you women been abused? Oh, yeah, man, and I had to fight this guy. You, man, ain't never had to fight no man, bro. You know them ones. Allow it, man. You don't chat shit. This guy's a donut, fam.
I have abused my body. Will the agreeers step forward?
Well, all the fat things have abused their body. And yeah, the thing as well
Personally
there.
for me,
I
I've always suffered with anxiety and depression since I was young. I haven't grown up in the best areas. I used to self-harm in different ways. I suffered with like purging and everything, and like actual like physically cutting myself.
I told you, all these fat things hate themselves, guys. Bro, listen, you'll never see a fat thing here that loves themselves. That's why this fake body positivity, it's not real, blood. It's like, yo, I'm fat. Be fat with me so I don't feel bad. That's what it really is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a fat camp. It's a fat club. You know them ones. It's not, yo, like I'm really happy with where I am, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that. It's, yo, I'm miserable. I need company. That's what it is, bro. She's like, oh yeah, I've always struggled from anxiety and depression. That's why you're fat. And then you're anxious and depressed because you're fat, and it keeps feeding itself, pun intended. You get me?
Sometimes I even tempted to like burn myself. When I look in the mirror, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? And I was 13, 12, and around this time, I did not like the way I look. I'm not happy right now. And like the only thing I have control of, because I don't have money, I can control what I can do to myself.
No,
it wasn't until like I got an
brother, don't eat, blood. If you ain't got no money, yeah, go on a hunger strike. This is the perfect time. I'll be real. If you got no money, yeah, this is perfect. So you ain't even got to fake it. You can do the real broke man thing and not eat. You know them ones. Like, bro, it's like you ain't even got to discipline yourself. You have no money. So just don't eat, blood. You know what I mean? You got more money to spend on other things. It's the perfect time to do it.
And I started studying mental health. I started studying like different like ways you can take care of yourself with the resources I had. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not the best at my mind right now. And there's other opportunities I can control those bad thoughts. to let them out.
Look at the fat he's smiling like, I'm so proud of you. Here's a cookie, bro. Allow it, man.
What are some of the tools that were most helpful to you?
Meditation really was a big thing for me. I loved meditating. Whenever I had those, I call it like noise, like those just thoughts in my head, like just talking.
But you see these are the fat people, they all go through the same stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? You're like, you know the way they just, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Misery loves company. That's all it is, bro. It's just some joke thing. Do you know what I mean? If you can meditate, and why can't you meditate away from food, blood? Do you know what I'm saying? Why can't you just tell yourself, I'm not hungry? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, just meditate, blood. Every time you feel hungry, just meditate. You know what I'm saying? What's man talking about?
Talking. I'm like, close your eyes, inhale, exhale, and just breathe. Just find your center and calm yourself. That's really helped me a lot.
Addiction is the disease that tells your brain that the problem is the solution. My biggest addiction was food, and I
abused her body by getting fat.
And you get a serotonin kick. Everybody has a vice because that's something cheap and fast. At some point, it's not, you're not a victim anymore. Like, you're actually doing it to yourself.
Yeah, I like
this
her.
lifestyle of this and up and down, and how I even abused myself, how I used to talk to myself, and you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not thin enough.
Right.
You know, you're never enough. Until I changed the way I spoke to myself, did changes ever happen and maintain.
Abuse my body a lot by being an emotional eater. Like, I'm a very emotional person. Actually, I just found out last year that I have BPD. Ever since I was a teenager, I have struggled heavily with depression and suicidal thoughts. Like,
BPD. Man said bomber clot personality disorder. You know them ones there. She's tapped. Stay away from these hoes. You know them way there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go home with one thing and then she thinks she's someone else and that. 2-2s, you're in jail and that. Man, them need to stay away from these things.
Yeah, I have abused my body over the years, and I'm trying to love myself more, take better care of myself.
Don't try. Just do it.
Bruv, don't love yourself more, blood. You know them way there. I can't lie. It's an abomination. Like, man, this is what I'm saying. All these things are all mentally ill. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that all of these obese things are mentally ill, bro? This is what I'm trying to say. Like, they've done this to themselves, bro. They've done this to themselves. It's a choice, blood. They have chosen to be this fat. Their lifestyle choices have brought them down this path. Do you know what I mean? That's like me ending up in jail, yeah, and blaming the society that I grew up in. But brother, there's bare men that I went to school with that are dead or in jail. I didn't choose that path. Do you know what I'm saying? And we went to the same school, grew up in the same area, same postcode, bro. Because I made a different decision, bro. They didn't. It's their fault. They ended up where they were. Do you know what I'm saying? It's their fault. It's no one else's fault. You're gonna blame the government. The government never made you shoot that brother. Do you know what I'm saying? They didn't make you shoot that brother. What am I talking about? Like, what are we doing here, bro? You're fat, bro. You can control your own, what you put in your own mouth. You can control your own decisions, bro. You're an autonomous human being, bro. There's no fucking excuse for this.
Well, you say that, but it can be hard.
Make it easy. Make it easy. Make it easy to speak to yourself in a kind way.
Yeah.
I just got upset because you don't want to be on this. You're a gift.
Look at her crying and that, bro. Look at these girls are clapped, man. You know the ones. Her and the Asian thing are the most reasonable ones. And even them, they're unstable as well. Look at the way she's crying and that. This is what I mean, bro. This is why, yeah, bro. Man, them, if you ever have daughters, yeah, do you know how important you are? Do you know how important you are in your daughter's lives, you know? Because, bro, if you let a woman raise her blood, she's cooked, you know? Do you know what I mean? This woman started crying, yeah? Trying to give this girl advice and that. Nah, bro. That's why you need a man there to just say, yo, it's this. End of story. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm not going to sit here and cry with you and then foolishness there. Like, I'm trying to give you some fucking advice, yeah? And you're crying, like. You're crying, you know. The person that's giving the advice is crying. What are you crying for? Do you know what I'm saying?
How dare you take that beautiful gift away? How dare you? You're not allowed to do that anymore, okay? You're here. You have to speak to yourself kindly. Yeah. Be nice to yourself. Your family members, how would they tell somebody else that's speaking to you that way to you? And you do it to yourself, that's not okay.
Brother, if you got proper family, they'd be like, yo, you're a fat bitch, man. Lose weight. We talking about. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can change it. Make a choice.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot better over the years that I'm much kinder to myself, and I wish I could like tell my younger self to like be kinder.
But you can tell her right now.
Oh,
You can tell that baby right now. She's good enough and she's meant to be here.
She's good enough. Tell her right now. Shut up, man. You see, this shit is corny as fuck. You know the way there. This is why these man think I'm a Nazi. You know the ones there, because I'm not having all this, mate. This is all bollocks. This is all fluff, mate. Do you know what I mean? Get your fat ass to the gym, mate. Put down the hamburger. Do you know what I mean? Actually, you can eat the burger, but put the fucking bun down and take the lettuce and all that bollocks out and just eat the beef. Do you know what I mean? This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. I'm tired of these fat fucking. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, isn't it funny how at the beginning all these fat things were talking about all this empowerment, like they were so happy, and now it looks like they've all got mental health problems. Don't you think it's fucking great, innit? At the beginning, they were talking all like bare bossy and that, bare empowered and that, bare confident, and now they're all psychopaths. This is what I'm saying, bro. They always tell on themselves in the end, bro. Isn't it funny? All the crackheads are the fat ones.
Thank you. Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm like,
This pussy hole's crying as well, blood. You know what I'm saying? This guy, bro, listen, what I'm going for this brother? He's part of the problem as well.
I just want to give you a hug because I relate to your story so much.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
fire for that.
I'm
Fire for
I
that.
was an
You know what I'm
emotional eater
saying? Man said
too.
my eyes are sweating and that. Fire for that.
I still am an emotional eater. I'm working on it so much, but like when I was getting bullied in middle school, like I was getting called fat and all these things, and I was literally getting notes handed to me saying that I was like a fat whale. It really messed me up, and it made me.
Nah, that's cold, you know. Man sent you a note, yeah, calling you a fat whale, you know. Them kids are cold, you know, bro. Listen, hey, yo, we need more of that schools, you know. You know, though, because youths ain't really on the smoke that they used to be on, you know. I'll be real, blood. The kids ain't on smoke no more, blood. We need more of that because these kids are getting out. They're getting too fat now, bro. Do you get me? They're getting too fat now, bro. I swear down. All man's favorite streamers are all fat and that. You know them way there, bro. Listen, we need more of them notes, blood. You get me? I'll pay for the pens as well. You get me? And the paper. Man, I have to let them man know this thing can't run, you know, dog.
Attempt suicide a few times, and I was a child. I was 12 years old.
Oh my days! You see what I mean? This. Bro, listen, I ain't even broke my fast, you know. Bismillah and that, bro. Listen, man, them. Listen, yeah. Let me tell you something, yeah. Let me tell you something. I'm the wrong kind of brother to be watching this shit, you know. I'm the wrong kind of brother to be watching this because this isn't meant to be funny, but I find this fucking hilarious, bro. Like, I'll be honest, that this is it. Like, this is meant to be emotion. I don't feel nothing except laughter. You know them ones there. I can't even lie, bro. Like, I might be broken because this thing said that she tried to X herself here, and I nearly laughed. You know them ones there, bro. There's something wrong with me. I'm broken. You know what I mean? I'm broken. I'll be honest. Maybe it's because, yeah, I've never tried to do something in life and failed, innit? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm like, rah, bro. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like if you try something multiple times and you still can't do it, then, boy, it's mad. I don't know, bro. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like if you tried to kill yourself and you didn't die, you didn't really try, innit? You know what I mean? Like that's just, bruv. That's all I'm saying. I don't think you really tried. You know that one? Not really. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, like when man say, "Oh, I tried to lose weight and it didn't work." Oh, it does work. Do you know what I mean? Loads of people have done it. It just didn't work when you done it because you didn't do it right. You know them ones there, like. So, I don't know. It's a bit mad still. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
And it wasn't until after I attempted and my family found out, because now I don't think that way anymore. That's why I'm such a huge like advocate for mental health and just like like love yourself. You have to love yourself and in order to change things that you want to change.
Look, I know you haven't spoke, but
yeah.
can I
I know, I'm so
bring in
sorry.
this?
Yeah.
Brother, sort this girl
For
out.
the,
You know,
the
dog.
people who came in,
Eat
the
that thing.
disagreeers with this prompt, what have been the most valuable tools or resources in your life to not abuse your body?
I think of like the highest version of myself, and I try to show up as her every single day. When
Ooh, that hippie shit, the highest version of myself.
I have dark thoughts or when things are hard, I'm like, okay, the highest version of Alyssa, like she's a baddie, she's disciplined, you know.
She's not a baddie, bruv. She's not a baddie, bruv. She might even have a lisp as well, blood. And she got a nose ring. She's not a baddie, blood. You're any chick, bro. Like, bro, listen, I'll be real, yeah. Being real with yourself, yeah, bruv. It saves me so much in life, you know, bro. I just know where I fit in life, bro. Like, being honest with yourself is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause no one can't chat to you.
You know, she loves herself, and I kind of show up as her.
I 100% agree with that.
She said, I identify as a baddie. Basically, I show up as her, bro. Nah, bro.
I'm a very big believer in like if you say things out loud and manifest them, then they will come true because eventually you do end up getting like that mentality switch, right? Like if you wake up and the first thing that you say to yourself, like in the mirror, is like, I'm ugly, you know, that's what you're gonna go about your entire day believing, you know, but maybe like writing something down, like having it like on the mirror and stuff, and starting every morning like smiling and with like positivity, then you'll carry that energy like through the entire day, the entire week, the entire month, and eventually.
That's bullshit. You know the amount of mornings I wake up, yeah, vexed. I'm like, yeah, it's fucking cold outside. Like, you get me? Man's in English, cold, and I'm vexed. You know when you take off your covers, yeah, and you just feel the cold and like, bruv, fuck this country, bro. And then I get up and I still have a good day. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, I don't know, bruv. Man don't always gotta be thinking positive. That's bullshit. You know what I mean? Man wake up more days and be like, bruv, it's cold, like, well, there's bare noise outside my yard and that. Like, who's making that fucking noise, blood? Do you know what I mean? The bare times I wake up mad, bro, and I still have a good day, bro. Like, it's bullshit. You know them ones? Like, if you're someone that looks for answers in life, and then you're someone that looks for problems in life, you know them ones there, that's it. Certain men are just looking for problems all the time. That's why they're never happy. Like, bro, like, I'm always happy, bro, because, bro, like, I know that I'm the solution for all the problems that I have in life. I'm the solution. That's it. You know them ones there. So, because I know I'm the solution, I don't have no problems. That's just all it is, bro. Life is great, blood. And even when it's not, it will be, because I'll make sure it is. The end, blood. Like, your man don't need to write nothing on the mirror and say, oh, you are the greatest. You're going to be great today. Man, shut the fuck up. That shit don't work. Words of affirmation. Do you know? Fuck out of here, man. Words ain't never done nothing in life, bro. You have to, these actions of affirmation, like, do shit. You know them ones. Man be telling themselves they're gonna be this, but what are you doing to get there, bro? You're chatting shit. What you done? Oh yeah, I got some post-it notes on the wall and that. Fuck your wall, man.
Like your entire life.
If you have a network of people that if you're feeling any kind of emotion or going through anything, having that kind of community to help you figure out how you can go about this without doing some detrimental harm to yourself. I think it's really amazing. And again, a privilege that I was able to have that. And if nothing else, I hope anyone watching this can really see and empathize, and like, you can't just look at someone and be like, oh, they're this and that, or they're lazy, or they don't work hard enough. Like, I think this conversation has just been so illuminating for me, and I hope it's illuminating for
She's a fairy, man. This has been so great for me. Oh my God, guys.
everybody.
For me, also, just adding to like what helped me get out of the depression that I had was I sat down and I cried. I would cry in my room.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say she went to the kitchen, blood. You know them ones. Like, when I sat down and I cried. What, sitting down and crying helped her get out of the depression, brother? What? You know there was there. Imagine someone's depressed and I'd say to them, oh, bruv, just cry, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you'll be all right. Huh?
And acknowledge the things I needed to change, even though it was going to cost me. And I had supporters like my family. My sister's my biggest supporter. I love you with all my heart. And you really need to work on yourself. Make a better choice. Change your body if it's necessary, if you can, but be healthy, because
you can, blood.
We're not getting any better. This world is just gonna get harder. So we need to be healthy and prepared for whatever we need to do, you know? So yeah, work out safely.
Look at the way she's looking at her. She's like, oh my God, I see you, sister. I see you. This is the corniest shit I've ever seen. Bro, this society is fucked. You know there was man them. Listen, all the man them that follow my channel, the thousands, the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands. Let me tell you something, yeah. Society's cooked, bruv. Listen, it might seem like some of the things I say are a bit extreme, but they're not, blood. I'm telling you, this is real life, blood. I'm telling you, yeah. Society don't care about you. You see these gal here. For some reason, people care about their fat asses, bro. We shouldn't care about them. Do you know what I mean? I feel like when people are that fat and useless, yeah, like we should just leave them in a room to lose weight, deteriorate, bruv. Just give them ice cubes and water. That's it, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they shouldn't have anything. Like, it's crazy, blood. Do you know, yeah, the amount of people that die every day, yeah, that don't deserve to die, and they're just alive, just mashing up their body, like on purpose. Like, the shit's crazy, you know. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? That this is insane. Man, them, I swear to you, like, if you listen to what I'm saying, you will have a great life, bro. No one's gonna save you. Do you know what I'm saying? These gal are out here crying, enabling themselves. Look at this fat thing looking at the other fat thing. Look at her face and that. Like, bro, count the amount of rose blood. Do you know? Count the amount of rose blood. Man look like man's watching tumbling at the Olympics, bro. You know them ones. What's man talking about? This is insane. She's like, I see you, sister. I see you. Bruv, you're pathetic, man. This is pathetic. Do you know what I mean, bro?
And, you know, everybody, we hope you're healthy for like the longest time, because, man.
I definitely agree with like letting out a good cry, because I was an emotional
I
eater.
cried a lot.
I was such an emotional eater. Like, I held all of my emotions in.
So what the fuck you eating for now? You know the one. She said she was an emotional eater. So what you eating for now? I seem like eating's the answer for everything with this thing. You know the one. She said I was an emotional eater. I'm not no more. So how the fuck you still that big?
And what I would do is I would eat instead of letting that emotion out and recognizing the emotion. And it wasn't until like I let out that cry, I reached out to the people.
Yeah, you
and I
reached out for
start
help.
you reach out to the people that you trust and you feel the safest with. And I did that I started to realize like, oh, I need to change this. It isn't healthy to go to the food instead of going to the people. You got to go to your people.
I agree with that. The day after my mom passed, I just came back, literally I took a plane back to California to be with my family while she was in her coma. And that day I was just like, you know what? My mom's gone. I want to be gone, you know? And the only person I really trust and love and care for and adore is my grandma. She is my rock. And I remember looking at her like, we got home, I'm like, Grandma, I'm done. This is it. And she told
her, if you loved your grandma, yeah, would you not want to lose weight so you could be here, blood? Because brother, you know them way there. Because, bro, the way you're going, you're going to be gone before grandma as well, blood. You know them way there. It's like, what are you talking about? If you love someone and you genuinely want to be there for them, why would you not lose weight? Like, what people don't understand is when they're ill, yeah, how it affects the rest of their family and their loved ones, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you can't be healthy for yourself, be healthy for the people that you supposedly care about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not making sense right now. It's like, oh, like I love my grandma so much. Well, lose fucking weight then, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? You don't love her more than you love chocolate cake. This is why you are where you are.
Told me, and this is the only thing that keeps me going till this day is the moment you're gone, I lost you, I lose your mom, I have no one. And reaching out to my grandma and telling her like I'm ready to just end it. It made me realize like if I keep hurting myself, I'm not just hurting myself, I'm hurting the people who love me the most.
Yeah, so lose weight then.
Making sure like, you know, when you're going through your hard spot, just know like you're not alone in that. There's people around you who do truly love you and they want you to reach out to them and tell them like what's going on with you. So I always recommend that. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Man, fuck this crying shit, blood. You know the ones. That's the end anyway, blood. Allow this bullshit. You know the ones there. I love my grand so much. Lose weight then. You know them ones there. Like, what are you talking about? Fuck out of here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is insane to me. You see what I mean about, bruv? We live in a society right now that just enables bad behavior, bro. Man, I don't enable nothing, bro. I believe in accountability. You're a grown fucking adult, bruv. You're fat, bro. You're talking about when I lost my mom, I wanted to end my life, bro. You are ending your life by eating the way you're eating, bruv. I see a little fat leg swinging from the chair. Do you know what I mean? She can't even sit down properly. She's resting her hands on her belly and that, talking about, oh, I wanted to kill myself. You're doing a fucking great job right now, bro. It's like you're halfway there, mate. You know what I mean? You're halfway there. Like, bro, society's dead, fam. Brother, listen, I'm the wrong guy for all this, bro. I am the wrong brother for all of this, man. Flipping hell, bro. You know them way there. It's crazy. Nah, man. Burn on fire for all this bollocks, mate. Fire for this, man. I don't care, man. Burn these hoes, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't here for all these fat things, bro. Let me tell you something. If you don't care about your own health, I don't care about your health, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So that means I'm gonna laugh at you, bro. Like, really and truly, people might feel away in it, but I don't care, innit? They don't care about themselves. Why should I care, bro? I'll be real. This is what I'm saying. I wish I could eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and just look perfect all the time. But life don't work like that. So get off your ass and do something about it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Stop lying to us, telling us you love yourself and you love this, you love that, but you can't put down the hamburger, bruv. Can't do it. You're taking a piss. You're taking a piss, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? You think man's a dickhead, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, to get to that size, you don't get to that size overnight, bro. Like, the only thing you love is food, bruv. That's your God. Your God is food. You don't love anything else. That's the reality. And everyone's all enabling it. Get out of here, man. You get me? Get out of here. Bun that.